Hello, 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 hello. I want to make sure the stream is working before I start anything, because if it doesn't work, then I'm gonna have to change things, but it looks like it's working. So let's jump into some Death Rattle Mill Druid. It seems like it'll be pretty fun. I'm actually really excited to play this one. Make sure my camera isn't frozen. It froze for a second there, got worried, but everything seems to be in order. Anything I need to do? Close that, close this. Yeah, cool, we're good to go. We're ready, we're ready, we're ready. Oh man, my eye is itchy. Not important.
At any cost.
All right, do I want Hedge Maze this early? The answer is probably not, but I mean, I think it's better to have it to start triggering some other things than not have it, and I don't have that many 3-drops, so Kiri to put some pressure on the board might be okay. Don't actually know what I'm supposed to keep with this deck yet. I'll figure it out as we go on, but as of right now, I'm a little bit confused. We're gonna pass. This Eternity at Maw is good silence, but it's also used with the Mishmash Mosher as just an insane board wipe that pumps up a really big minion. One sec. Okay. Hero power, hit face, pass. Oh, so they're probably going a big hunter, since they have that many things. They have 40 cards in their deck, which means it'll also be a little bit harder to mill them, but it shouldn't be too hard. Finally catching the beginning of the stream. Hey, Oopsie, how's it going? Hope you're having a fantastic day. Hey, Lauren. Hey, Parky. Hope you're ready for a fantastic stream with the, you know, it's a deck of all time, for sure. It's definitely one of the decks of all time. This buff, being able to play this on turn 3, not the biggest deal in the world, but I decided to put this in instead of an extra solar eclipse because it generates me a solar eclipse, but it also gives me another lunar eclipse, which I think is really, really good a lot of the time. Oh. Oh, no. My deck is too expensive. We can do this first and see if we see a Wild Bloom Seedsman real quick. We'll see if we get a Wild Bloom. Oh man, we get Nourish. We'll take the Cover Artist just to draw it, and then I will probably end up just playing Prince Renethal to put pressure on the board. We'll play Nourish next turn. Let's hit the 4/4. Let's hit the 4/4 and get ready to kill it off. I mean, I can kill it off with Lunar Eclipse, but I'm doing this so that way the 3/4 could potentially trade in as well. Wild Spirits happens twice, definitely not optimal. If they get 2 3/1 rush minions, hopefully they have to trade both into the 3/4. Seems okay, so they do get 2, they get none of the weapon ones, which is pretty nice for me. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It would help me out a ton, just throwing that out there. Just forgot to mention that. Trading away Doggy Biscuit, giving this rush. Ooh. Ooh. Face, and then they probably rush 2 things in and keep the 3/1 alive. Oh, they're not gonna keep the 3/1 alive. That's a bit weird. We're gonna play Aquatic Form and then take Nourish. Oh, I like Free Spirit quite a bit. Then let's go Lunar Eclipse, Nourish for 2 mana. And then we'll just hero power to protect ourselves a little bit. Nothing to really use Lunar Eclipse on. I mean, I guess I could have killed the 2/4, but there's no real reason to right now. We want to try to find some more card draw cards. I mean, obviously, if we get Due Process, that'll be awesome. Oh, I don't mind that very much. I can play both of these with relative ease, actually. I can play both of these relatively easily and ramp up a little bit more. In fact, maybe I don't play both of them. Maybe I just play one, and I play a 3/3. And then next turn I can play the Mosher plus this. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Let's go draw a card, gain a mana. Due Process. I do like Due Process quite a bit. Is it more worth it to play Due Process or play an Audio Bot? I'd rather play an Audio Bot so that way I don't get run down too fast if they get an extra one out from the 5/4. Because this deck does lack survivability to some extent. Yo, good, thanks for the afternoon stream. I need a break from Hearthstone grinding. Fair enough. Nothing like, oh my word. No, you're gonna make me overdraw? I guess that's not the biggest deal in the world. But I mean, it's definitely not, oh, what are we gonna lose? Oh, that's bad. That's a pretty decent card for them, actually. This should just full wipe, right? Boom, into Eternity at Maw to make a minion immune this turn, and then this should just be able to kill off everything. I'm pretty sure that's how the interaction works. Yeah, the Death Rattle will go off afterwards, so I'll kill this off in a second, and then you kill off the 10, which is fantastic. Then you kill off the 3/3. Oh, Oh, it was a bug. It was a visual bug. I couldn't attack it right away. So we lost to cover artist. Definitely sucks, but I do think that there's still a decent number of ways we can win the game. Faithful companions. Okay. Fair enough. That's gonna turn into a 10, and it lives with 3, which is not great. We'll play due process, as well as both of the. Yeah, we can do that. We can do that. We can play 2 hedge mazes actually. Into lunar eclipse, into, oh shoot, solar eclipse due process. And now we'll draw a bunch of cards. Why don't we? Okay, that's pretty good. All things considered, I'm pretty happy with the position we're in. We're gonna make him overdraw hopefully a bunch of cards. And losing that cover artist definitely sucked, but drawing 3 cards next turn with 10 mana should help me out quite a bit. Spear Poacher, not the biggest deal. Maybe oh no. We'll play bananas next turn. I'm assuming they're gonna counter a minion though, which kind of sucks. That would be my assumption, just because of the fact that they know I have bananas in hand, but we'll try a banana. How is the meta after the recent nerf? You know, it's fine. I haven't actually tried it too much yet. Let's try a banana. Okay. We can draw 3 cards and then play an armor vendor. Draw 3, play armor vendor. We get a groovy cat. We get a, oh, we do get a groovy cat. We get 2 groovy cats actually. Armor vendor dies, which is unfortunate. Armor vendor dying doesn't feel great. Yeah, that gets counted, I don't care. We can play this and then another banana on you. And we can trigger the death rattle of the groovy cat twice and try to use that as a different win condition. But at the same time, I don't think I really like that. Let's just go boom, banana, and then we'll kill off the 2/2. I don't really want to trigger this death rattle. At least not right now. I don't think it's worth it. Because, like, I'd rather gain armor. I'd rather trigger the death rattle of the free spirit to gain armor to make sure I can survive into the late game. Can I get the deck code of the Mill Druid? Absolutely. Absolutely 100%. This is the first game I've played with it, and I may make changes later on, but for now, this is what the deck looks like. What are you? You get to spell, lowest health enemy. Okay. I am starting to take quite a bit of damage here. That's not great. I think this deck, I needed to draw a little bit better early. That's not good. This is a lot of damage that this Aerosmith is able to do. Not a fan. If we can draw the Underking, please, that would be fantastic. I would love to draw the Underking. More monkeys, don't really care about that too much, actually. Okay, good amount of damage. Give me the Underking. Are you kidding me? You drew me the worst possible cards. Sure. Double activate nothing. That doesn't do anything. Yeah, we just drew as badly as we possibly could have. That was just not great.
I shall stand down.
I think this deck needs a little bit more card draw, so I think I might put that in. I don't exactly know what I'll take out. Maybe Sir Finley? No, we kind of need Sir Finley. Because I definitely want to keep this as a 40 card deck. So we're going to need to put in extra draw. Maybe we take out an armor vendor for another flower child. I do kind of like this card, but the armor is fairly negligible, I think. This is a good card that we can do after due process to mess them up. This is a good combo. Ozama, you know what? Screw that card, I don't need it. It's good removal, but we've already got basically a big removal with the Mishmasher, which is able to kill basically anything. We got a couple of rush minions and then mill. The other card, I don't know if Uzamat's really that good. I feel like in a lot of situations, it's kind of a dead drop. Finally see you live. Hey, DeJordy. DeJordy, I don't know how to say your name, I apologize.
Versus Tyrande.
So my assumption is this is going to, ooh, we have the removal combo in our hand. The problem with this is it's not great early game, so I might get run down. I do love the Free Spirit. Being able to hero power and gain a ton of armor might be just what I need in order to beat a Shadow Priest, and if it's not a Shadow Priest, hopefully we can beat them, with Mill. If it's not Shadow Priest, we're gonna have to beat them with armor. Oh, we're in for a long game. I can already tell you right now. It's gonna be a long game. Nourish on 5 though, doesn't hurt anybody. Even if we get giant Zocs, it won't matter because they'll just kill them off because they're priests. So that's not really gonna be a main win condition here. Selfish Shellfish. Okay, like to see it. Like to see it. I wanna wait to play this until after we play the Hedge Maze or something. Alright, Hipster doesn't matter to me too much. I don't really know what I would care about them getting. Have you tried Mill Warlock with the new legendary? What new legendary, if you don't mind me asking? I don't really think that there are... What new legendary are you talking about? Are there any good new legendaries that would have helped it? I think there was, actually. I'm trolling. We're gonna play just hero power and we're gonna hit here again. Nothing too crazy. We're just gonna slowly work towards killing off that minion. But what legendary are we talking about? Symphony of Sins? Rin? Those are the only 2 legendaries that really would help at all. And I don't think, I mean, I think Symphony of Sins is okay to mill 6 cards, but it's not really like a mill deck. It's not like you can actively get rid of a ton of cards, and you don't have the same way of, like, you don't have the phylactery, so you can't mill a bunch of cards. That trade happens. I'm actually pretty happy. It gives me an extra armor. Love to see that. But you can't give, like, a ton of cards to Selfish Shellfish Death Rattle. If I play the Selfish Shellfish, is that good or bad? I would go so far as to say that that's pretty bad. Mostly because they could just silence it, but I guess a 7/7 on the board's not the worst. No, we'll just hero power. Gain some more armor. I don't know. Priest is an interesting matchup because they have 2 mass dispels basically just in their kit that allows them to deal with my good death rattle cards, which can be very frustrating at times. So I think I want to activate this after I draw a Hedge Maze, or after, like, I play a Due Process and they're already, like, getting... Oh my gosh, you drew a Hedge Maze. We'll play this next turn. We'll play Nourish, we'll gain 2 mana crystals, we'll hero power, and we go face. We play this and Hedge Maze next turn. We'll actually play Aquatic Form as well, because we'll be able to draw literally anything we want. What do you think about Hunter post-nerf, not the face one? You mean Hybrid, the one with the big minions? I think that it's potentially decent. With Blood Death Knight being a little bit weaker and having a slightly harder time dealing with big minions, and Frost Death Knight being a little bit weaker, might not be able to do that last bit of 5 damage that they need to kill you. I think that it's good, but I also think it has its fair share of issues for sure. Okay, we're gonna make him overdraw a card for sure, and we could possibly play, we can't play Groovy Cat, but that's okay. We'll play you. Do I want another Nourish for card draw? Or do I want to just go Zoc? I can play any of them. We're definitely not taking Prince Renathal. I guess I can take Nourish for card draw potentially. And then go boom, Hedge Maze, make them overdraw at least 1 card here, which is fantastic. They draw 2, and then they'll overdraw 1. They overdraw the Behemoth, which is very, very good. Good to see you. Hey, Easy Win, how's it going? I'm assuming the 7/7 dies, which is gonna make it difficult for the cover artist to go on this. I would have been more aggressive by playing this in the cover artist, but I can't really get that to happen. Mostly because of the fact that they have silence, or they could have silence. So they play 1 card, it's that with Hipster. And since they have this card that's permanently gonna be in their hand, generating them more cards, Light It Burns for them to draw 2 more. Interesting. Cover artist could still be very good. We might still need to play around that. I take some damage. I could play the Underking next turn. Might just be what I do here. I think we do just go Underking next turn and kill that off with the Groovy Cat. It's does mess up a potential Zoc play, but we know Zoc is all the way at the bottom, so it doesn't really matter. They overdraw another card. It's School Teacher, not the most important thing in the world. And we can go Nourish and to draw 3 cards, and then Wildbloom Seedsman to draw even more. And since it's a priest, I don't really worry about getting rushed down. I really think that we should just be able to mill them out. Prince Renathal, not that big of a deal. Fan Club to heal up. They're just trying to play cards at this point, right? So that way they don't overdraw. They're probably going to play 1 or 2 other spells, but my thought process is they've got a lot of removal. That's so bad for them. That's so bad for them. Genuinely. Because they're going to overdraw at least 2 cards. Under King again, we'll save that. Let's draw 3. Okay. We can draw 2 more off of this, which I like. They're not gonna overdraw. I could go U to make them overdraw again. I only get 1 bot out there, but I think it's fine. Let's draw a card. Let's draw a beast, and then we'll play this as well. We'll make them overdraw another card. The more we make them overdraw, the better. What do they overdraw? They lose a Nerubian Vizier. Pretty decent. Maybe I could have played this to draw some cards. I don't think it would have mattered too much. Maybe I can figure out a way to play it like next turn. I think card draw in general would have been pretty good, but it's okay. We'll play Wildbloom Seedsman and see if we can get due process now. They're gonna want to play the bot. And actually, maybe they don't play the bot, because maybe they're like, oh, I don't want to overdraw, so I'll play my cards, and then I'll kill his 5/4, so that way it pulls the bot out of my hand, and even though he doesn't get it, he doesn't care, because he's a priest with 46 HP right now. So if I were him, I would actually probably play a couple of other cards and let me get a 3/3, because it doesn't mean anything. Yes, that's exactly what they're doing. They're letting me get the 3/3, and then they're probably gonna remove it with other spells, because they don't care. They don't care about what I'm playing. They don't. Okay, deal 6 damage, and then they get a 3/3 pop star. It's fine, it's not that big of a deal. Uh-oh, I pressed the wrong button. We'll play Aquatic Form, see what we get. Armor Vendor for 1. Could be Armor Vendor for 1, actually. You might be wondering why, but the answer is pretty simple. I want to be able to play this for its finale cost to reduce the cost of cards by 1. So we'll go boom, we get due process, which is fantastic, but we want to get it with Solar Eclipse. So we'll play Armor Vendor to gain some armor, and then we're going to play the 4/5. So we can draw 2 cards and reduce their cost. We get Zoc, which is cool. It's not the most important, and then we get a Nubercon, which is also pretty good. We can play this, plus this, plus this. Just get a decent board. We could also maybe Hero Power to gain some extra attack, possibly. What deck would you recommend to craft that is pretty safe and doing well in Standard at the moment? It would definitely be Pure Paladin. 100% Pure Paladin. Or any sort of Paladin. I'm not kidding. People have asked me like, oh no. That's a little bit rude, but it thins out my deck, which I'm not totally against. I don't hate that. Okay, we get Kiri, which is fantastic. We actually really do want to play that. So we're gonna go boom, double activate due process. And then probably just play Groovy Cat. Double activate due process. Play Groovy Cat, and we're gonna make him overdraw another card, and we're not gonna overdraw anything, which is great. Love to see it. But yeah, Pure Paladin's really, really good. I think that Pure Paladin and Bubble Paladin and Mech Paladin will be 3 of the top 5 or 6 decks. Like 50% of the top 5 or top 6 decks will be Paladin, just because of how strong they are. It's just, that's just the way that it is. We're gonna hopefully get a Selfish Shellfish again that we can play with Cover Artist and make him overdraw as many cards as possible. And who knows, maybe I end up going into fatigue too soon and I end up losing. But since they draw cards before I do, and I can use Sir Finley to put cards back into their deck, and I have a hero power that does a decent amount of damage, I feel fairly confident. They don't have a location, so that doesn't work. We get Cover Artist. Let me think here. Do I really want to play Zoc? I could just kind of like flood the board, right? I don't even think flooding the board's bad because I want to get rid of... I don't even think flooding the board's bad because I want to get rid of as many cards as possible. Boom, boom. So that way we're not afraid of overdrawing. Yeah. I guess this is actually fine. Like, it's not that big of a deal. We do that, we gain some armor, and then we're gonna play Zoc for some big minions. It's not really that big of a deal, but it's something, and we don't want to play the other ones. We have the big board wipes with the Mishmasher as well as the Attorney at Maw. We'll draw 3 cards next turn. They overdraw another card. Unfortunately, it was a Cathedral, which is not good for me because it's a card that would draw them more cards. I would have liked for them to have kept that, but it's okay. What's up, Ecore? I'm in the middle of an 80-hour work week, so nice to have some time to relax and watch some Hearthstone gameplay. Oh. Oh, no. They could play Whirlpool now, which would get rid of my main, what's it called? Light Bomb. Okay, the 3/7 survives. We're okay with that. We're fine with that, actually. And then they heal. Don't think I want to play Attorney at Maw. I mean, I guess I could. You get Mishmasher and a Selfish Shellfish. Mm-hmm. If I play this, I need to play the other cover artist. What other thing could I play cover artist on? It's kind of weird. I really want another Hedge Maze before I play this. I'm not as far ahead in terms of, I'm not as far ahead as I would like to be in terms of, what's it called? In terms of fatigue. Because I'm actually behind. If I go this in one cover artist, and then they silence, this is pretty bad.
Time is running out.
Do I play it with just one Hedge Maze? The answer is probably no. I have another Attorney at Maw. Let's just go immune this turn. This goes here, this will hit, and then we hero power and hit their face. We'll hold on to the Selfish Shellfish. I think it's a little bit greedy, but I don't hate it. Mostly because of the fact that if I get another Hedge Maze, I can make him overdraw even more cards, which I think is just more beneficial. We also want to double activate Due Process one more time with the other Solar Eclipse. I actually don't know who wins the— oh, I lost. GG. I screwed up. I screwed up. Maybe they take a cover artist because they're like, that could possibly be a little bit more problematic. But most likely, I lose the game here. Yep, there it is. Well, discover a copy of a card in my deck doesn't sound terrible. Because I can maybe get, I don't know, I should have played it. I knew Theatar could have been coming. I knew that that was something I needed to try to play around. But I was also too scared to actually do it. Okay, it's gonna make him draw a card, or they just play it to have it on the board. I mean, I don't know. Hindsight's 20/20. I could have assumed they had it because they've drawn so many cards, but like, if they play Silence, the other cover artist is useless. What does this say specifically? After this attacks, gain 1 attack and attack a random enemy minion. Oh, so that can go face first. That's good to know. If I discover a— oh, wait, no, I can discover Due Process.
Tell me, where am I?
You've got to be kidding me. Okay, sure. Pretty bad. Actually, really bad. But maybe not. Maybe we take Hedge— no. Oh, God damn it. Okay, we missed. That's okay. We'll take Lunar Eclipse, I guess, for some cheap removal and figure out what to do from there. Like, we can go boom, hit with the 1/3 to kill it off and empty out some board space. And then we'll go boom, hero power, hit face a couple of times. And then I guess we can discover a beast because we're not going to draw one. We still have some time to do that. Oh, holy crap. We got another Selfish Shellfish. Never mind. We're saved. Oh, I forgot it was a beast. That's huge. Can't wait for Diablo 4. Oh, they lost Astalar too. That's huge. That's massive. They got a pretty big board here. They have to remove it or we're gonna start doing a decent amount of damage. They could also just like let me be board logged. Now I kind of wish I discovered a copy of Hedge Maze. There's Whirlpool. Oh, they do get rid of another card in my hand, which is a bit of a bummer. I forgot I could discover a beast. That's kind of tilting. They use Shard of Naru. They probably have another one. I would assume. I would assume they have another one. Audio amplifier. At this point, it's not really the most useful. Let's just go, boom. Make a copy, trigger the Death Rattle, and then Lunar Eclipse to kill that off and make him draw even more cards. We can go double activate Due Process next turn. Love Everlasting is gone. Cannibalize is gone. They might want to silence this. If they don't, then we're in a pretty good spot. They lose Light It Burn. This is really good. Hopefully they don't have another silence. Just don't have another silence, please, specifically. Then we double activate Due Process, and then we play Surfinly. And then we shuffle things back into my deck, so that way I don't necessarily overdraw immediately. It was the dream. True, it was the dream. You know, I like audio amplifier. Whoa, interesting. Oh, they could try to mill me, possibly. That would be interesting. For sure, that would be interesting. Do I think they could do it? No, because they have to trigger their Death Rattle. And if they play a 7/7, I play Cover Artist to copy it and then a Hedge Maze, and we're still fine anyway. But anyway, the audio amplifier was, they're gonna play Silence this turn. Wow, they drew it. That's insane. That's crazy to me that they got that. Cannibalize to heal up more as well. That's insane.
I am low. No more cards.
We have no more cards, that's fine. We're gonna go double activate Due Process, and then I guess play Sir Finley. And then Hero Power, smack him in the face. We have more armor and we're doing 5 damage a turn. They're out of cards. They're gonna die to fatigue in a couple of turns. They probably have Sir Finley because they didn't actually end up losing it. So that's gonna be rough for me. Yikes. Selfish Shellfish? No way. There's no way you're gonna try to trigger that right now. Oh my gosh, you actually are, you madman. You're crazy.
Oh dear.
You're nuts. What are you, what? Huh?
This one's a tribute.
Cover. This comes down, trigger it. They draw 2 more. Hero Power, go face. I think it might actually be better for me to silence the 7/7 as opposed to doing 5 and gaining 5. Because fatigue, I'm gonna take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's a lot of damage. Whereas they're probably just gonna die next turn. Or in 2 turns. So let's just silence a 7/7 to keep me from taking as much damage. Because I don't think I die this turn. They ran out of cards here. They don't have another silence left. They have a Fan Club. They have a Cannibalize, a Dissonant Pop. They have their Vision of Darkness. They have maybe another Dirty Rat, potentially. School Teacher. No! No, 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 don't get Shard of Naru. Oh god, if they get Shard, I'm gonna lose. Actually, do I? How much damage? They take 5. They take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They pull out. That's fine. Doesn't matter too much to me at all. 3, 4 doesn't matter. Power Chord. Which one's that? Choose a minion, copy it. That's fine. Because they're still probably dead. Oh, wait a minute. They're not dead. No, they are dead. I can make them overdraw with the 3/3. We win, we win, we win, we win. Would this mill do better if you pulled off the Jailer Tony silence combo with Eternium Maw? I don't think so. I honestly don't believe so, no. Because, like, you'd have to take it out and take out a couple of potentially really good cards to get that to work anyway. Which I don't think is something that we can reliably do. It's a good chunk of damage. We're gonna go Hero Power. This goes here. 1 goes here. 3 goes into the silenced one. Well, we can kill this off just in case we did my math wrong. They draw. This goes here. We'll hit him in the face, and then we play the audio amplifier. Doesn't really matter too much. You know, I might take out audio amplifier. I liked it, because then I won't overdraw as much. But maybe putting in something else could be better. I don't know. I mean, if I could play it on like turn 2 or just like throw it out there, it's definitely a good card. As a backup win condition, Jailer and Tony, but I'd have to take out at least 2 cards. And I don't know what else I'm supposed to take out. Like, I've already taken out a couple of cards here. Audio amplifier, turn 2. Seems decent, actually. I'm down.
Phelan versus Malfurion. I must protect the firewall.
Okay, I like this hand. Audio amplifier, turn 2. Coin out Wild Bloom Seedsman, turn 3. Maybe curve into Nourish, turn 5. Or possibly a summer flower child would also be good if we can get this or that by turn 4. We can draw a beast as well. And I guess if we miss on everything, it'll be okay. If we miss on everything, being these 2 cards, we can still get a couple of beasts and be at least moderately fine. We get Zoc. I do like Zoc. Let's draw a beast. Selfish Shellfish. Okay, forgot that was a beast. Forgot that messes up Groovy Cat and Free Spirit. Definitely a bit of a bummer. Trade that in, kill that off. A bit of a bummer as well. We'll go boop. Then we're gonna coin out Wild Bloom Seedsman, play this, and then from there we'll figure something out. They're gonna trade, fair enough. Maybe they trade in the 1/1 as well, just so they can hear. Are you gonna? Interesting. I don't 100% agree with this. I would have. Okay, I still would have traded the 1/1 in first, because that way you're able to gain more. Yeah, they just ended up missing out on 1 armor here. It's not a big deal, but it's definitely not optimal. Mishmasher is fine. We go coin into Wild Bloom Seedsman. We get Due Process, which we don't actually want to play yet. We'd rather play the Summer Flower Child and try to play Nourish as quickly as possible to try to get to the Mishmasher. Or maybe some other way of gaining armor, I guess. I will admit, if we can get a big Zoc out, that would be insane. If we can get a huge Zoc out as quickly as possible. Wait, 5 armor? Oh, no wait, I'm trolling. Of course it's 5 armor. We're gonna go boop. Give me some good Underking and a Nubricon, please. Mishmasher's not the greatest, but we'll settle. Double activate, Due Process, and then play Free Spirit, I think. Double activate Hedge Maze. Ooh, interesting. This isn't gonna make him overdraw, unfortunately, but it'll get us closer to victory, I think. We will hit their 4/5 and we will start working towards killing that off. To be fair, my whole hand is super expensive. We can play Hedge Maze, Selfish Shellfish next turn, which could be decent. Also, if we can get like a Nubricon. Also, our hand size can go up to 11, which is nice. Groovy Cat's fine. We could also, in theory, play just this next turn, right? That could be decent. Innervate to play Wild Bloom Seedsman, that's fine. If I get Nourish, what do I do with that? If I get Nourish, I don't think I can really do anything. Ooh, hold on. We could play you, possibly. Fill their hand up a little bit, and then also play the Hedge Maze to set up. We're gonna play this, make them overdraw 2, and then Prince Renathal to fight for a board a little bit and kill off their 2/1. We won't overdraw, they'll overdraw 3 cards. Hopefully there's something important. Rake is gone, that's awesome. Summer, okay. And they lost a Nubricon, which is really, 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 really big for me. Huge, even. They're sitting there, and they're losing their mind. They are losing their mind right now. Audiobot, I'm fine with that. They're gonna have to play these cards anyway, and now we'll play the Selfish Shellfish play, and trade in a little bit. Like, they're still kind of screwed, right? They're still in a bit of a pickle. And if we can draw a Nubricon, we get giant taunt minions, and they can't really play the game. Rake comes down, sure. It dies. That's a pretty good play for them. Although, maybe I would have just hero-powered hit it. Like, they didn't need to rake. We get 2 nourishes. Ooh. Boom into nourish for 2 mana crystals, just to go up to the max. We have 5. I think I want to go boom, discover, or not discover, draw a beast. Hopefully it's not the selfish shellfish again. Groovy cat's awesome. Then we will play this, hero power. This goes here, this goes face. Okay, so we want to find Eternia Maw. We want to find a Nubricon. And those are basically what we're looking for right now. We'll have 11 mana next turn. That'll be enough mana to do quite a few things. Whew. They're down to 7 cards. They didn't overdraw anything this turn, which is my fault. I could have made them overdraw some things. They're drawing another card, which is fantastic. I love to see that. Any legendaries worth crafting? The Countess, for sure. The Countess is absolutely broken, and it makes Pure Paladin great. I don't really know what else, though. Oh, you're talking about Pure Paladin. Oh, you already are talking about Pure Paladin. It's really, really good. Zoc for 2 6/4s. Okay. All right. Fair enough. We get Sir Finley, Aquatic Form, and Lunar Eclipse. We'll see what's at the bottom of our deck. We get Eternia Maw. That is literally exactly what we wanted. That is actually exactly what we wanted. Boom plus boom. Do we want to go with the 7 mana one? Why would we not want to go with the 7 mana one is the question. 7 plus this plus Lunar Eclipse to make sure we don't overdraw. Seems pretty good. Boom. Give him an immune. Rush into here. It should kill off. Let's also Lunar Eclipse so we don't mess anything up. We could theoretically go Sir Finley. We could go Sir Finley here. But then we'd lose too many good cards. Actually, would we? Does that matter? No, let's do this. Let's actually do this. Let's actually do this. It's not that big of a deal. We can play a free spirit as well. We can draw into other cards soon. It doesn't really matter. We'll play free spirit, and then we'll hit in the face with this. Or we'll hit that, and then this will go face. Yeah, I don't think that was necessarily bad. Because we're gonna draw so many cards, it shouldn't matter anyway. Also, we weren't gonna overdraw because we have 11 maximum cards. My hand was kind of bad. My hand was pretty doo-doo water, if I do say so myself. You can play Hedge Maze into Selfish Shellfish. And I mean, we're so far ahead in Fatigue, it shouldn't matter too much. I don't know, maybe it was a bit much. Okay, they're gonna make the exact same play now. Probably. Yep, here it comes. They make the exact same play, but I'm pretty sure I win the game as soon as, like, next turn, right? That's a big minion, but it shouldn't matter. Because we win the game in 2 turns. Due Process, we can double activate Due Process, why don't we? Boom, double activate Due Process. We can even go the other Eclipse as well. We can go Lunar Eclipse to kill that off. Double activate Due Process. And then we go, you know, like Groovy Cat and then silence the 10/10, maybe? Because I don't think I'm dead anytime soon. Because, well, I take 10 damage. It's not like they're known for their direct damage. I could also just go Selfish Shellfish. Could also just go Selfish Shellfish. Force him to trade in. It would hit here, then it would hit the 7/7, make him draw 2 cards immediately. Yeah, sure. We've got other ways of getting more cards out there. We can activate it again soon. They could play Eternia Maw for silence, but if they do that, I don't think I care. Because then it's a 7/7 that'll hit him in the face. The Jailer, I mean, they make their minion immune, I guess, which is pretty good, but they don't silence my 7/7. That has to hit the 7/7 and they're dead next turn. Like, we did basically everything. There was nothing they could do to play around this. No Tony, because he got rid of their combo. Oh, do we overdraw? Oh, we don't overdraw. That's sick. Let's go boop. Let's see what we get. Okay, actually not great. I was hoping to get a Selfish Shellfish, but whatever. It doesn't matter too much. They're just dead next turn, right? Pretty much guaranteed. so I don't really want to give them any armor. That would be kind of counterproductive. I can get myself armor though, I guess. No, we want a hero power push 5. Yeah, there really is nothing that we have to overthink here. I could have also played this first and double activated its death rattle, but that doesn't matter. We could have done 1, 2, 3 more damage. We don't want to give him armor though. The game's already over. I don't know why I'm dragging it out as long as I am. Whew. Pretty solid. They didn't want to play the jailer because they knew I was going a mill deck, so I respect it. They were already dead. I didn't need to hero power their face. We were drawing 5 cards a turn. Hi Diamond, my options are Big Warlock, Pure Paladin, Pure Paladin. Every time Pure Paladin. Pure Paladin, Pure Paladin, Pure Paladin, Pure Paladin. If anybody asks me for a deck to recommend and I don't see it in chat, just say Pure Paladin. Clip this and just say, always recommend Pure Paladin. It is batshit broken. It makes no sense how it didn't get nerfed. It is the #1 deck in the game right now, in my opinion. It's the #1 class in the game right now. It's ridiculous. So play Pure Paladin if you want to climb. It's free. Ooh, here's the problem. They might be going Overload, and this is fine. 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 We'll keep Wobbling Seedsman. We're gonna coin that out turn 3. Then we're gonna play the Summer Flower Child, and then from there, hopefully we can get a Nourish, and then we can go like Nourish into Attorney at Maw on turn like 7 to fully wipe the board and try to keep ourselves alive. Wanna play Uzuma in this? No. I played it for a couple of games, and it basically felt like a dead draw in most of them, and in like the one game where I managed to play it, it didn't feel like it did anything. So I decided to take it out for an audio amplifier because it's cheap, makes me have more max mana and hand size so I don't overdraw as many cards, and I just want to see how that goes for the time being. I think the audio amplifier is literally just better. I'm sure there are reasons why the other version is better though. Like I'm sure there are arguments for Uzumot being better. Ozumot? I don't know how to say it, I apologize. But I know that there are arguments for it being better. And like the board wipe could be really important in certain matchups. We play the Hedge Maze turn 3 or whatever, and then we can play Ozumot the turn after that, and it's not bad, but this is really good though. We like drawing that on 2. But it just, in most situations, feels so bad. I would rather just play this on 2, get a little bit of early pressure out there, not a big deal, but it's something. And then, oh no. That's really, really bad. Oh no, we have to silence that, I think, actually.
As you can see, my client is...
I would have wanted to play Mishmasher eventually, but like, that's not gonna work. We'll hit there, we'll trade in a couple times, it's fine. We'll play the, we could coin out the Summer next turn, play Nourish, and just play this in a slightly different way. But I couldn't kill the 0-3, so I had to, or the 0-4, so I had to figure out a way to kill it, or silence it. We do lose Attorney at Maw, which does hurt the Mishmasher, but I think that it has to happen. We'll kill off a couple of minions next turn. Okay, you're good.
Answer the question.
This goes here. This goes here to just limit the number of cards they have. And I don't know if I want to coin out the Summer Flower Child or just play Wildbloom Seedsman. I think Wildbloom Seedsman makes a little bit more sense. Yeah, it makes a little bit more sense to me. We can play Nourish next turn as well. Oof. I don't really want to play Due Process into this matchup right away because they're... No way! You randomly got that. I have to coin out the... No way you got taunts! Oh! Fudge, okay. So... I don't really have an answer to this anymore, really. Which is pretty bad. Gain 2... I didn't expect them to get another one. That's really bad for me. We can kill off the 1-3 because it's a totem and it keeps my thing alive, and we can play like Due Process, I guess, to draw some extra cards next turn. And then hopefully we can find another Attorney at Maw. If we can find another Attorney at Maw, it's possible. Or if we literally top deck like Zoc a Nubricon next turn. It's possible as well. Jesus. Oh my god. I regret silencing this now, but I also don't regret silencing it because, like, what else was I supposed to do? I couldn't let it snowball super duper hard. Peaceful Piper. Yeah, we lost. GG.
I shall stand down.
Oh, they generated a second one. That's so bad. This deck feels okay. Definitely has some weaknesses, but it feels pretty decent. That was unfortunate, though. I think this deck does struggle against, like, hard aggro. Maybe I should have just stuck to my original game plan, gone for a big board wipe, accepted the fact that I take a ton of extra damage. Yeah, I probably should have done that. I don't think I want to keep Due Process in my opening hand. I don't think I want to keep Attorney at Maw in my opening hand, but I kind of like the Summer Flower Child, especially if I'm able to, like, curve into it. Okay, 2 Groovy Cats. I don't mind that at all. It's actually really, really good. We can play 1 turn 2, and then we can play 1 turn 3, along with maybe a 1-drop. I don't know. They're going Big Hunter, obviously. Hybrid Big Hunter is kind of the flavor of the, flavor of the flavor of the patch. Seen several of them. If you guys are getting stuck in high diamond, just play Frost Aggro Death Knight. It's super I mean, yeah, it's still pretty good. It's still extremely strong. Let me tell you. It is a very, very good deck. But yeah, this the Audio Engineer turn 4 into this turn 5 into hopefully a Nourish. Whew, really good. Tell me why I lost to this and just knew someone they watched played it first. Hearthstone is a bunch of copycats. I mean, I don't know. You could say it's a bunch of copycats, but like, what else are you supposed to do in this game, right? You kind of gotta copycat sometimes. There's only so much that you can do in this game. It's a card game. I mean, you can change around a couple of cards, and I changed around a couple of cards in this deck, but like at the end of the day, it's very similar to how, oh no. It's very similar to how this deck usually goes. Like even if I change a couple of cards, like put in the newly buffed Kiri, and I also put in Audio Amplifier, like it still plays the same as a previous version. That's weird that they're just going full face. Wildbloom Seedsman or the Audio Engineer? The problem with Wildbloom Seedsman is it messes up the Summer Flower Child, but I also like it because it draws me a card, and that's really nice. I'll hit this. We can go Nourish Hero Power next turn, and then eventually play these 2 things. We're gonna have to find a Nubricon and Underking with Zoc to get myself a pretty decent wall. But as far as I'm concerned, this isn't... Oh, they killed that off. That's weird. They get the Stag. It's probably one of the better ones for them. It's a bit unfortunate, but it's not the end of the world. I'm at a decent amount of HP right now. Hedge Maze, I like. Let's gain 2 mana crystals, and then we could play Hedge Maze just to get it out there. Like, we can go the Audio Engineer, trigger its Death Rattle, and then play the Summer Flower Child just to get a decent board out there right away, and draw some cards, and reduce their cost. A Nubricon and Underking. Baby, that's all we need. At least you used your brain and added some different cards. I mean, that's true, but I did still take like 90% of the deck from the internet, so I don't know. Undead Priest and Pure Paladin can get you further. I agree. I think Pure Paladin is probably the best deck in the game right now. If you want to climb, using that is probably the way to go. Ow. Okay, so what is my goal here? Even if I just get a Nubricon into Zoc, maybe that's still for the best. I don't know. I do think I want to trigger the Audio Engineer to get 2 3/3s out there, because I think at the end of the day, I'm going to need that. Nagas Pride to get 2 2/2s. Boom. Lunar Eclipse, that could be good for later. Not great now, but it's still decent. How much damage do they have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 damage next turn. Oh, yikes. Draw 2 and then activate this to get some 3/3s out there. We get the Under King and we get another Under King, which is pretty good. Like, I'm down for 2 Under Kings. It gives me some decent armor. We can kill off a couple of things. It's not bad. We do want to keep at least 1 though. But our board is pretty sizable now. So Under King plus a hero power and a Lunar Eclipse will be really, really nice. I kind of regret using this now to get the 2 3/3s, but I also think that the 2 3/3s are really important. I mean, the Selfish Shellfish would have been really good. I'll admit it. But we have another aquatic form we can use to get the Selfish Shellfish. And I think that getting Lunar Eclipse for some added removal was better. If you main Paladin, just stop complaining. You're playing the best decks. Enjoy the easy way out. Fair enough. I'm 30-9 with pure Paladin, but it might be because my journey from Bronze 10. Fair enough. Yeah, it could be because of a slightly lower one. Oh, you're not going into face. That's actually really good for me. You get a weapon and another rush thing, which is not optimal. But does that really matter to me? I don't think it does. I think I can Lunar Eclipse this and I can kill off a couple of things and gain some armor here. That's really good for me. Oh, rush on the 4/3. You kill off maybe the 4/5? Yeah, I don't know why you would do that. That would make no sense. We gain 6 armor next turn. It's pretty solid. Oh, you do kill off your own minion. Weird. Weird, weird, weird. Boom. Lunar Eclipse on this. I don't have a spell, so that's fine. This goes here because we want it to die. This goes here. And then we will hero power, do 5 damage to their face. Okay, we haven't really drawn that many cards yet, and we haven't drawn a due process, so we're starting to run out of resources here. It's a bit of a problem, but we can make it work, I think. Hopefully, maybe, possibly. Oh boy. We can gain some armor with the armor vendor. Like, it's not the worst thing in the world, I guess. We can play hero power, armor vendor plus Zoc, and it'll give me 5. It'll give me 2 6/6s, which I guess is fine. Next turn. I respect him for trying to make Druid good because it's not. At least he's trying. I mean, I don't even necessarily think it's that bad. I think that oh no. Draw a weapon. Is it gonna be the our harpoon gun? I don't know. Don't really mind this damage too much. We get Peaceful Piper. Would I like to just draw a card here? I think I would like to just draw a card. Sounds good. It's a 50-50 chance Selfish, Shellfish, or Free Spirit. It could also just be 2 6/6s, which I also think is pretty good.
Dear.
Armor! Lightly used armor!
I'm gonna go for 2 6/6s. I think the 2 6/6s are just better. I didn't want to do this, but I will. And then we kill off Astalar so we can't like bounce it back or anything. I would have loved for the minions to be bigger, but I can't do that. I can't be greedy like that when I'm in this position. It's just not something that I'm able to do. I mean, it's still really good stats on the board, don't get me wrong. It's still super good. And it's turn 8, so it's not like they haven't played any big minions yet, so this is still a lot of pressure, and it buys me probably at least 2 turns to figure out something and set up. So, I mean, it's not bad. It's just not quite as big as I would have wanted it to be. In the Masters Tour last week, Druid is one of the top decks played. I think that that's because at the highest level, people aren't playing as much hard aggro. People are playing combo, people are playing control. There's less-ish aggro. Oh no, that's not good. We have to kill off this 5/5 right away. You can kill off a 6/6 and get a whole bunch of these things. Oh man, are you kidding me? Give me Attorney at Maw. Give me Attorney at Maw so I can play it with the Mishmasher and just kill everything off. What was I saying? Oh yeah, but people are, the meta is different at high ranks and in the Master Store because people play 100% optimally, but like for most, we get free spirit. Interesting. Do I want to play the other Under King and kill this off? Might as well.
What shall I?
Mishmasher could be used a little bit later. Let's just hit here. Gain some armor. Then it's going to be you here, and we're just going to trade in a bunch. Boom. Boom. Draw a beast. Doesn't even really matter what it is. We get a free spirit. We are still going to hero power, though. This is a 5-2. Let's just go face. And then I kind of want to trade this, or I want to go face with the 6/6s. But I also think trading in makes more sense. Because these things do still all live. This is still good. This is still fine, actually. I'm not even kidding. This is still decent. We really need to draw a Nourish, a Summer Flower Child, or something to help us draw cards next turn. I was hoping to get a Due Process at this point. Wildbloom Seedsman would be fine, because then it would probably get me Due Process or Nourish, and then we can play that after. No way. Really? You're going to take my 6-1. You're crazy. That's insane. Who runs Sylvanas like that? But it's okay. I'm climbing with Mech Paladin at the moment. It's really fun to play. Yeah, I think it's probably a little more fun to play than the other one. The other one being Pure Paladin. Pure Paladin just seems really boring to me. Prince Renathal, it's fine. Due Process. We actually drew it. They're going to start drawing more cards, which is not great for me. I need to play you. And then this goes here. And then we hero power hit the 5. We don't want to trigger the death rattles of these yet. You can get a really big board wipe with the Mishmasher soon, hopefully, if we can draw an Attorney at Maw. And they're drawing cards now, which is not great for me. I was really hoping to draw more cards faster. It's fine, though. Trying to figure out how to put in more card draw into this deck. I don't know how to do it. I don't know what I would need to take out. I could maybe take out the audio amplifier, even though it's good, and try to put in one more draw card. But then again, what do I put in as my draw? I can figure it out. We could probably take out audio amplifier. Come on, you know I main Druid and it's garbage. This might be the only playable deck. That's not true. There's the Tony version. There's the 30 card Tony with Jailer version that's actually not even that bad. All right, fair enough. Banjo Soar. And then they should get another one. And literally the only way we can win is if we draw Attorney at Maw this turn. And if we don't, we are going to lose. The game is over. We weren't able to set up or do anything for the first several turns. So, nice. The game is, it's over. It's GG. I think I do take out audio amplifier for some more card draw though. The extra, oh, we got Attorney at Maw and we got a Nubercon. We'll go make a minion immune, and then we just hit a bunch. It doesn't really matter. This should be able to kill up everything. This stays alive. Maybe I should have hit one of these first, actually. It ended up working out okay for me, but... we're not able to hit that. That's unfortunate. They just drew 2 minions. What did they get off of this? I wasn't paying attention. They went to like 9 attack. So they get the 4/3 rush minions. They might have gotten the 4/3 rush minions. I wasn't paying attention. I should have. It was a 9/8. Yeah, it was the rush minions, and they're gonna play the. Yeah. Makes sense. Makes sense. Makes sense. A Nubercon's pretty much useless at this point, but it's not totally useless. They only have 1 durability left on this, so they can only get it once, right? And then that goes there. Dang, they were just barely able to kill it. That's unfortunate. It's okay though. They knew exactly what they were going to pick, but it buys me a turn, so I'll take it. How does Mana Thirst work if I use armor to play the Summer Flower Child? Okay, pretty much useless, but not entirely. Boom. Armor vendor to gain some armor. Hero power to do 5 and heal 5, basically. This is not bad. Would the Whomper help? Which one's the Whomper? Am I dumb? Which one's that? I don't remember what card that is. I don't know which card you're talking about, I'm gonna be honest.
Our gift of frost shields us.
Flower Child works with armor if all mana is consumed. Cool, okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Okay, they get a whole bunch of minions. That's not great. We get Aquatic Form and Peaceful Piper, which I am happy about. Let's go with this and see what's at the bottom. Wait. Yeah, we can take a Selfish Shellfish, maybe. Yikes. Selfish Shellfish makes the most sense to me, though. Draw a minion.
Nature speaks.
Or draw a beast, sorry. We draw one more from my deck and thin it out a little bit more. Then we're gonna go Selfish Shellfish, make them overdraw hopefully a little bit. Maybe instead of playing our hero power and killing something off, we just play another Selfish Shellfish. I think that works, and then these go face. We just need to apply as much pressure as possible. We're not gonna make them overdraw anything, unfortunately. We could still draw into another Mishmasher as well as Eterniate Maw, so I'm not going to be like too negative about it. I usually hold on to my 5/5s for after they use the board clear with Corpse Explosion. Wait, with which deck? What are we talking about? Oh, you're talking still about Pure Paladin, fair enough. Oh, yeah, the Light Rays. No, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. But anyway, Audio Amplifier possibly out for some card draw, maybe Resource Generation. What other draw cards are there that I could possibly run in Druid? Spread the words, maybe okay. Oh, the Death Blossom, the one that was pumped up. I'm dumb. I'm so sorry that I didn't know what you were talking about. I misspelled the Whomper. It could be okay. Could actually be decent because we have a lot of Death Rattle minions and it's a decent draw and I don't have that many 5-drops. Yeah, I could see it being decent. All right. Now what? We can kill this off, I guess, and make him overdraw a whole bunch. Double activate due process. We can also Lunar Eclipse. So that's 7 to all enemy minions. This is still alive and we can hit the 7/7. And we can gain armor. So actually it needs to be 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we need to play Lunar Eclipse on this. Double activate this. Then this goes here. Then this goes here. Everything's gonna die except the 7/7, which will then trade into the 5/5, which is not bad. We'll play the Audio Amplifier, which doesn't mean anything. They lost the Heart, they lost Altamore, that's pretty good. And then Hero Power, and I guess kill the 4/5, so I don't take as much damage next turn. We draw a lot of cards next turn. I mean, if we can draw Eterniate Maw and Mishmasher, there's a pretty decent chance I don't have to die here. Good that they're losing all of those. Really nice, really nice, really nice. Could be King Crush. They could have King Crush. If it's 8 damage, I'm essentially at 10 HP left. So I need to stay above 10 HP at all times. But no, yeah, the Death Blossom Whomper instead of the Audio Amplifier could be pretty solid. Yeah, you're right. I'll put one in. We'll throw one in because it's been buffed and I think it has a decent shot of being okay. It's another 5-drop, which is not terrible. It's actually decent stats and it's 1 card draw, which can get me this, or Selfish, all of which are very important cards in the deck. You actually 100% right on that. Okay, they play that. That is a lot of damage. We expected that. We're probably gonna die to King Crush, but hopefully not. All right. Mishmasher, cover artist, summer flower child. We do not gain enough armor here to win. Yeah, we can't gain enough armor or anything to win. We can play a Nubricon and Hero Power and then just like not play and then just not play, what's it called? That's gonna be, if it's King Crush, oh man. Gain a good chunk of armor. We're not gonna spend the armor. What are you? You're zombies. It doesn't end up dying. I'm fine with that. Hero Power. This kills this off. We take 8. Plus King Crush is 8. Plus 3. We do lose. Yeah, we do lose. If they have King Crush. I'm assuming they do. I'm fairly certain that they have King Crush unless they overdraw it right now. Which is possible. Okay. Hit me with the well played. Yep. Yep. King Crush and then hit me. Yeah. Yeah, the audio amplifier just didn't do anything. Oh, it's gonna be that into King Crush, which is 1 more damage. Fair enough. Yeah. Wait, what? Oh, no. It has to be Finale. Yeah. We were actually about to win next turn, too. That's the sad part. Despite having, like, the worst possible imaginable hand, we still were this close to winning. We'll take out you, and we'll put in 1 buffed up Whomper. I don't know if we need more than 1, though. I think 1's good. No, yeah, Countess is broken. What about the elemental that makes them take 2 damage? No, you don't really need that because they're gonna lose the game to the fatigue, right? Like it's overkill.
Phelan versus Arana.
All are alone.
We love this hand. We're gonna coin out the Seedsman. We love the Peaceful Piper. We don't really need a Nubricon. And Aquatic Form we can play with 5 mana to see if we can find Nourish or the Summer Flower Child, both of which are very good. Due Process, also pretty solid. They are going to be a deck that draws a lot of cards very quickly, so Due Process might actually kill them. Is the 3-mana farmer that makes copies of minions still in standard? No, it rotated out. If it was still in standard, I'd try to fit it in to put more selfish shellfishes into my deck, but unfortunately it doesn't work that way. Also, you could possibly use it for Groovy Cats and the free spirits, but again, it doesn't quite work that well. Boom, draw a beast. Hopefully it's not the selfish shellfish. Groovy Cat does curve out way better. Turn 2, coin turn 3. Turn 4 will be Nourish or Aquatic Form to find Nourish or the Summer Flower Child, and then from then we'll figure something out. I'm not 100% sure, but we already have our next couple of turns planned out, which is nice. Okay. Discover a Fellspell. I'm okay with that. I think in this matchup it's going to be critical that we gain a lot of armor so we don't get bursted down, and make him start drawing cards as quickly as possible. So as soon as we get to like, okay, we have Solar Eclipse and Due Process. That's actually incredible. We can play that really soon. Wild Bloom Seedsman, hopefully Nourish, turn 4, or again, the Flower Child, and then after that. That's a little frustrating, but they're drawing cards, which I'm all for. We get Nourish, we'll hit here, don't really care, we want the extra attack on this anyway, so we can go Nourish, Hero Power, and then we're going to play Solar Eclipse, Due Process on turn 6. Oh my word. Oh my golly. That is going to be a lot of stuff. Actually, wait. If it's I-Beam, it has to cost 1. Okay, it's pretty good, I would say. It's a pretty decent play from them. Right now, this is just 3 attack. We can kill this off and make him draw a card, but it's not that big of a deal. We go boom, gain 2, hero power, hit. Next turn, it'll be double activate Due Process. We're also going to play Aquatic Form to see what we can find. You have to play Aquatic Form first, by the way. Right now, that's 6 damage on board. As long as I'm not about to die in 2 turns, I feel pretty good. Because worst case scenario, we can maybe set up for like a big Zoc play, maybe. Oh, we'll see. Okay, I-Beam. You're I-Beaming your own minion. Probably to get, yeah, another Outcast. Which is really helpful for me, because that means I'm going to take significantly less damage now. And since they're drawing so many cards, they're just making my job easier. Straight up, they are making my job so much easier. Let's go with the Nubricon, because broken. Double activate, Due Process, and then we'll also just play the Hedge Maze, because why the heck not? They're going to overdraw at least 2 cards next turn, which is fantastic. Treasure Guard, useless. Astelar, that's a big one. That's a big dub right there. That's huge. I don't mean Paladin because I love it. I just do it to climb. Yeah, it makes sense. Just using Paladin to climb. I mean, if you don't necessarily like Paladin, or if you don't love Paladin, rather, it's still a good thing to climb with. Like, I can't deny that. They're shuffling cards into their decks they don't overdraw. Kind of outplayed me super duper hard here. Oh my god, what the fire truck? You're kidding me. No way. No way we're drawing this poorly. Good God. Okay. What is my play? That 9/9 is a huge, huge problem. We can gain some decently sized taunt minions, but I think we lose off of this. I think this play right here won him the game. That's crazy. I mean, a Nubricon into this is still best. We can do this first, actually, because it's only 9 mana.
Nature speaks through my tunes.
We'll draw a beast, see what we get. We get a Selfish Shellfish. It's not that big of a deal. It's gotta just be a Nubricon plus Zoc, I think. Boom. It's gotta be this plus Zoc. Sir Finley doesn't feel too good here, but it's a 1/9. They're solid. I'm gonna hold on to Sir Finley. I like having the Attorney at Maw, because if I do draw Mishmasher, it's really, really good. But this is not great. My ideal situation is this 1/1 is able to one-shot, or this 1/1 and this can kill off the 9/9. That's my ideal. We could also maybe silence it if necessary. Whew, that was a big minion that they played though. Does this not have Rush? It has Taunt. Did I not have a minion on board for him to rush into? Oh my, that's not good. Countess needs to be changed. Yeah, kind of. I agree with that to some extent. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3. The 9 still has to hit this, right? Yeah, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I'm taking 1 damage. Oh my god, you're kidding me. Okay, this hand is absolutely horrible. Like, I have this plus the Mishmasher, but I die to this thing. Well, actually, I don't know if I would have died to that thing. That's kind of troll. But I need armor. Like, that's the thing that I care about the most right now. God. I could silence this and make me take less damage. But it's gonna be Lunar Eclipse hit, then this goes here. Then I need to do this in hero power to gain a little bit of armor.
Oh dear.
It's if they survive the damage, that's fine. We can go U for 0, it's
Running
fine.
out.
This goes here. Then it's gonna be U. This goes here, like I said. I think I need to trigger this death rattle so I don't take as much damage. Make a copy of that, hero power, kill the 3-3. I wasn't able to kill the 3-3. I can't mill them out. I need to try to gain as much armor as possible and hopefully not die here. The Mishmasher, the problem is if it hits this too many times, it could have, like, killed me. So I decided to get rid of it. Oh, it felt so bad. Oh, there's the Inquisitor. GG, I lost.
I shall stand down.
Okay, so I think I need to hard mulligan for different things. I don't think I necessarily had a bad hand. I don't think I necessarily had a bad hand. What even happened that game?
Versus Ragnarok.
I mean, things were pretty good, but then they played a 9-9 turn 6. People are saying I should put in a rake instead of armor vendor, but still, I would have done damage in the 9-9 and I would have taken damage. I needed the Mishmasher a turn earlier, I think. What if I had played the Mishmasher this turn? What if I had played the Mishmasher this turn rather than Sir Finley? And I just sucked it up. And I took... No, because I still die to the Inquisitor. I'm still dead to the Inquisitor every time. I actually like this 4-drop, and I like the Free Spirit on 1. I think that they're pretty decent cards. Selfish Shellfish on 4 is not great. We'll probably play this instead turn 4.
I see you.
But yeah, that last game, I think one of the biggest problems that I have with this deck in particular, is just the fact that, like, if you're playing against a faster deck and they get the ball rolling early, this deck has really no comeback mechanics, which can be a little bit frustrating at times. I don't think I want to play Due Process. I think I want to play Due Process after I draw a Solar Eclipse or something. It's fine, I can kill off both. Peaceful Piper, we'll play that probably next turn. We'll go trade and kill off the totem. Probably play this next turn to draw a beast. Hopefully it is the Groovy Cat, so I can start trading in a little bit better to minions. And then we're gonna play U-turn 4, and then probably end up playing U-turn 5 regardless, just because I kind of need to. Kills off my minion, happy about that. If it's a 1-1, I'll hero power kill it. If it's not the 1-1, we won't. Okay. Attorney at Maw does not matter. We will play the Peaceful Piper, we will draw a beast, and we get the Groovy Cat, which is exactly what I wanted. And then we'll play this turn 4, and then turn 5 will probably be Due Process, maybe hero power, something else, depending on what I draw. High five, Ecore. Hey, Joel, high five to you as well. Boom. No, really? Because I was gonna play my own dude and get a 3-3 out there. This will go here, it's fine. Oh, you're really good. But we're gonna play our own, and then hopefully they just trade into each other. Hopefully they just, like, trade into each other and we're fine. We might have to play this. If I play this, I'll have to hero power. I can't play Lunar Eclipse. I'll play it next turn, though, probably. Yeah, hopefully the 2 5/4s kill each other, and we're able to just both get 3/3s out. And then I hope that they don't have a way of killing it off immediately. I have to say, this card is so incredibly good. Like, I didn't think this card was gonna be as good as it turned out to be. But it turned out to be very good. What? Are you trolling? What's happening? What are you... What? 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 What's happening? Why would you do a mistake? Yeah, you're damn right that was a mistake. What in the world was that? What in the world was that? You're trolling. You have to be trolling. Huh? Do I silence this? I kind of want to silence it, but I also don't think silencing it is a good call. But I don't want the board to escalate out of control. I think we do have to silence this minion, so that way we can kill it and get 2 3/3s. I don't know what on earth they just did. Maybe they have a plan. What in the world was that? This is not the best deck, but it's fun when it works the way it's supposed to. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. That accurately describes this deck, I will admit. Oh! Wait, what? Bro, when you play a minion, not summon. Like, sure, you get that. Awesome. Great. Awesome. What? This guy has to be trolling. This hits here. I'd probably hero power hit here. I need to figure out a way to kill this off. Boom, boom.
What?
I can only do 4 damage to this max. Oh my god, wait, Bloodlust can actually kill me. Double activate due process. Do I want to double activate due process actually? Wait, is that not... Because I don't actually have any extra mana, and giving them cards is actually bad.
What shall I do?
It could be 1 due process and save Solar Eclipse. I could silence this. No, I should have silenced this.
As you can see, my client is...
I should have silenced that. I'm trolling. Boom. This goes here, this goes here, this kills this off, and I mean, I don't even play due process, actually. Wait, I don't want to give them extra card draw, because that would hurt me more than it helps me, actually. No, yeah, I'm glad I didn't do that. That would have been a troll move. I'm wondering what I'm going to use this Solar Eclipse on now. Could be Eyesore. Could be, oh, Gigantotem, fair enough. 2 Gigantotems? That's not fair enough, that's BS. That heals up to 5. Okay, that's pretty bad. We get Armor Vendor. That's not great. Dude, am I just dead?
Answer the question.
Boom. Hero power. This comes down. Armor Vendor comes down. And then I'll kill off this and try to keep my minion alive. And then we'll kill off probably the totem of... we'll kill off a healing totem. The might isn't as problematic in my opinion. Bloodlust, how much damage do they have? 17. Yep, they have exact lethal with Bloodlust. They don't seem to have it, maybe? This guy literally did the worst possible play and is still in the game. Gorlock Ravager to draw a bunch of minions. Okay, it's not great. It's not great at all. I kind of maybe needed to play due process so that way I was able to draw more cards. Maybe. How many minions can I kill here? So this is gonna be 3, 6, 7, 8 goes here. So these 3 minions and this go, well, no, it'll be this minion. It'll be these minions and this go here to kill off the biggest thing. Boom, boom, boom. And then, shoot, I guess I maybe should have done it earlier. I don't know, maybe I misplayed. This goes here. These 2 kill off the healing. And then we'll kill off the 3/3, I guess. Am I dead? I am still dead to Bloodlust. It is still exact lethal. There's nothing I can do. Dude, what happened this game? I didn't want to let them draw Bloodlust. Like, that would have been bad for me. What do I need to draw? Literally a Nubricon, Underking, and Zoc in that order. Yeah. Okay. Rotgill. Solar eclipse into lunar eclipse. Oh, that would have been good. No, that would have been way better than due process. Drawing cards, does that even do anything for me here?
Don't mind if I do.
Groovy Cat, due process, under king. Yeah, no, it doesn't. GG.
I shall stand down.
I like cover artist. But I need more survivability. I keep getting run down so fast. Somebody was saying instead of armor vendor, go rake. I don't like rake as much, but it is removal. We'll try this. Glacial Shard? Why would I want Glacial Shard? Spell Demon Hunter is really good to climb. It's better to run 40 cards instead of 30 and put bottom feeders in. I don't want to put bottom feeders in. I don't want to run a 30 card deck. Like, if I run a 30 card deck, I'd have to take out so many things, and I just can't afford to do that. We keep Groovy Cat, because it's groovy, and we're gonna get rid of the other cards. I really think I should take out Cover Artist. It has potential to go crazy with the Selfish Shellfish, but like a lot of the times it just feels like a dead card in my hand, and I'd rather have armor or something. It just feels super greedy to me. Shadow, fair enough. But yeah, I take out the Whomper and maybe the Cover Artist, and I put in, you know, Armor Vendor. Something that helps me keep myself alive early and is something that's like actually playable early on in the game. Maybe I'm overreacting, and the Cover Artist can be really good at times, but like... Whoa, what are you playing turn 2? The 3-2? Oh, you're playing multiple undead minions right away, and it gets an extra attack. Oh, that's really bad. But anyway, I feel like Cover Artist is just not good most of the time. Like Selfish Shellfish, activating it and making it draw 8 cards with the Hedge Maze and both Selfish Shellfish just seems better. We can take out Cover Artist and Death Blossom and maybe put in something cheap or some draw. I think it's just better. This probably dies here, or this trades here. Oh, okay. That's interesting. They trade, get a 3/3, and then that summons. Oh my god. Lunar Eclipse doesn't do anything, I don't think. Play another one of these, and we will pass for now. This goes here, they get another 3. And I think the main issue is that we have no removal at all. Like, we have nothing that can help me stay alive. So what if there's a cheap card I can use to help me stay alive and do damage to minions? Maybe that's what I need, if I can find something like that. I can also just go with, like, Wrath instead. It's card draw in some situations, and it's also deal 3 damage for 2 mana in other situations, which is pretty good.
I shall stand down.
But fuck this, man. But yeah, this is too greedy. Especially, like, with the meta. The meta the way that it is, it's just not very good. And since we have 40 cards, and we're making them draw some extra, I think it's probably fine. Death Rattle. We will take out this, we'll take out this, and then I want to take out maybe something else? I don't know. Maybe take out 1 Hedge Maze? I don't think we really need more than 1. Because a lot of the times the other one's just kind of a dead draw, and we wait for the Selfish Shellfish to activate off of it. Kind of down to get rid of 1 Hedge Maze and go with Wrath. Or go with, 2 Wraths and like an Armor Vendor or something. Maybe we keep in both Hedge Mazes. How many Death Rattles are there? And the 5-drop, no, the 5-drop's too expensive. I don't really want that. I also don't want it to get drawn with the Summer Flower Child. So we can go with possibly the Plating. I don't know, 2 Hedge Mazes just feels like a lot. Like 3 mana to get 1 more activation of Free Spirit just doesn't feel very good to me. Maybe Harmonic Mood's better, because it can also be used as removal and deal some damage, like gain some armor as well. Living Roots for 1, Planted Evidence. You know, honestly, Planted Evidence isn't bad. What spells can I get? I mean, it can give me a pretty decent number of good spells that are fairly flexible. And it costs 2 less, so it's basically mana cheat as well. No, I don't think the spells are good enough, actually. Maybe I take out 1 Hedge Maze. Maybe I take out 1 Hedge Maze and I put in what? No. And I put in 2 of these to gain armor and survive for as long as possible. I mean, do I need more than 1 Hedge Maze? No, Hedge Maze is pretty good. Let's keep it in. Because we can also use it to double activate the Under Kings as well, which is pretty decent. Let's go with that. Explosive Sheep to clear aggro? That's decent. That's not a bad idea. I just feel like a lot of minions usually have more than 2 HP though.
Versus the Lich King.
Oh, this is a nature card, so you might draw it. That's true.
Cost. I shall stand down.
That is a nature card. That is nature. You are right. Which makes it hard to draw for Wild Bloom Seedsman. You are correct. Back to the drawing board. We'll take out this and this. We'll put in another plating. And I guess we'll put the 5-drop back in. Some decent card draw with an extra Death Rattle. Could be nice. But gaining 8 armor, I think, at the end of the day is pretty important. It's either that or 2 Armor Smiths. And don't get me wrong, I like Armor Smith a lot. But I think gaining 8 armor is probably better. And it comes in the next turn, which could help with the Nubercon.
versus Sarad.
For a remix.
I will go forward at any cost.
I'll fix the deck code for the Totem Shaman deck. Why is it wrong? I literally made the deck code. Let's go, or is it Totem Shaman? I think I accidentally copy and pasted the wrong thing. My bad, one sec. Do I want to keep the plating to just gain some armor at some point? No, there are more important cards I would rather draw. So I will get rid of both of them. Prince Renathal is not one of the better cards. I do like Nourish, though. I do like Nourish. I don't necessarily know when I want to play this. Due Process isn't bad. I don't want to play it right away. Well, let's see here. Do I want to play it turn 2 and put them on a bit of a clock? I would say possibly, yeah. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. We play this turn 3, or we could play this turn 3, actually. Turn 4 is awkward. Turn 5, probably Nourish. And then we can go this and this together on turn 5, I think. Or turn 6, rather, both of these. But my hope is to make them overdraw early. I could wait for a solar eclipse to make them double draw, but I don't think that that's necessarily going to be great. Suspicious Alchemist. I might actually want to try to discover the wrong card. Might be wondering, why would I ever want to discover the wrong card? And it's because I don't want to, overdraw myself. It's Objection. Whoa, never would have guessed. They're going to play Objection next turn. And we'll probably bait it out with Prince Renathal. And then maybe we trigger the Death Rattle of Free Spirit so we can gain more armor. There's the Objection. Prince Renathal will go away. It's fine. We knew that was going to come down. Really is not that much damage. I really do not care about this at all. We're going to go Prince Renathal. Oh no, it's been objectified. Wait, no. That's, I don't think that's the correct word. But anyway, it'll probably be, do I want to trigger this Death Rattle to gain armor? Yeah, let's do it. We have other Death Rattles and stuff we can use, but considering they're a 20 card deck and I'm a 40 card deck, I don't think I need this that badly. I don't even have Selfish Shellfish in my hand. If I had it, maybe I could have gone for something more. That's a big problem. That is a huge problem, actually. That's gonna be bad. But we can gain 4 armor next turn, which is not bad. Okay, an Aquatic Form. We can play that in a little bit. We're going to go gain 2 mana crystals, and then Hero Power hit face. We will play this next turn. We're not gonna play it now, though, because we want to draw whatever we end up discovering. There are instances where I would want to use it for dredge, and if I was like about to overdraw, that would be one of the instances. But in this one, I don't think it works because I want to draw cards. I want to play as much as possible here. The other Nourish isn't going to be that incredible. Oh boy, Solar. Okay, Lunar Eclipse. I mean, I'm assuming it's probably Counterspell. Okay, cool, it's a Rewind. I don't really care too much about that. Okay. Peaceful Piper. Doesn't really matter too much. Let's draw a card. So, let's go with the Womper, I guess. And we can play this Womper. We can play, like, everything. Deal 3. Don't really want to give him another minion. Gain some armor after the fact. Play this, get a Death Rattle. I mean, we'll see what it is. We might double activate it. We get the Groovy Cat. It's not particularly great. And then we'll draw a Beast as well after that. We'll get the Selfish Shellfish. It's not really worth it, in my opinion, to activate on the 6/5, so we'll just leave it at that. And we gain some armor. We didn't Hero Power. They overdraw Queen Ashara, which is really big. Ow. Oh no, not Deathborn. Oh, jeez. Oh, it's so big. Oh, that's so massive. Oh my gosh. What a disaster. We gain some armor, which is nice, but at the end of the day, I think it has to be this. Activate it, play the Summerflower Child. Play it. Double activate this. We get, okay, Mosher. That's not bad. And a Nubricon. Okay, this is quite solid. We can gain a decent amount of armor next turn. Okay, we actually can gain a good amount of armor next turn. We can play this, and we can play this, and we can hero power as well. They could have another Deathborn, which would be a disaster for me, but if they don't, we're okay. No, they do have another one. Oh my gosh. Okay, that soaks up a decent amount of damage. I'm happy about that, I guess. But oh my god. We get you, and we get Aquatic Form. I don't mind that very much. Could try to double activate the plating and stall out for one more turn. Double activate the plating. Do I want to double activate the plating? To try to stall out one more turn. I would say possibly, yeah. I would say, yeah, it would be a pretty big turn next turn, honestly.
So, you've got some moves.
There's gonna be Solar Eclipse plus this to gain armor. And then I think it's just gonna be you hero power. No, that fills up my hand too much. No, it goes to 7 and then 8, 9. I will overdraw. I'm gonna have to do... No, I think I have to do this to try to get Under Kings next turn. And hopefully not die. We're gonna overdraw a card, but hopefully we can get... we get one Under King. They lose Solid Alibi, which is great. We can play a Nubricon into this... This... Into you, I think. Possibly. Ow. Yeah, this isn't great. I don't think I'm dead here, but I don't know. This isn't great. This is not good. This is not good. This is not good. Coin, fair enough. Maybe I did misplay. We gain a lot of armor next turn. No, we should be able to play everything because we gain 8 armor next turn at the start. Solid Alibi doesn't matter to me at all. We're going to kill off as many minions as we possibly can. Gain a ton of armor. And hopefully this will be enough to keep me alive. We will overdraw a card. Hopefully it's not a Selfish Shellfish. It's literally the only... Turning at Maul is pretty good too. But it doesn't matter. We're going to go... Because it was on my turn, right? Yeah, right now it's going to be huge. We go boom, into boom, boom. And then we're going to play this. But let's actually trade first, because I think there's a world where it hits poorly for them. Oh, we can also hero power as well, which I should probably do before playing this. Let's see where all the damage goes. Boom. Oh, boom. And hits. If it hits the 6-2, that's really, really good for me. If not, it's fine. Hits my face. Boom, hit the 2. Maybe it hits the 6-2 here, and then we play you, which is really, really big. Oh, it does. That's massive. Okay. We get 2 giant minions, so we basically no longer have to worry about getting hit in the face with minions. What we have to worry about is getting burned, but that doesn't matter to me at all. I don't care about that, surprisingly enough. Due Process being literally the bottom card in my deck does suck. Possibly could play Sir Finley. Could possibly play Sir Finley to try to get it and play it a little bit earlier, but I don't really want to do that. They're still probably dead to so many things. I think we managed to survive this. Oh, you should add the card that swaps attack and health. I could. I definitely could. What? You went, jeez Louise, are you kidding me? That's nuts. I mean, I still have a giant wall in front, but oh my gosh. That was disgusting. Kind of want to gain armor here, so let's hit. Let's hit, see where it goes. It hits my face, I'm fine with that. And then I want to play this, this, and that. So we're gonna go boom. And then we're gonna go boom. And then we're gonna go boom. We get 2 cards, doesn't really matter all that much. Hero power for 3 attack to kill this, doesn't really matter. I'll have 2 go here because it doesn't really matter. 6 go here, so that way we still have a decent amount of stuff, and then these both go face. Again, doesn't really matter too much. We'll double activate another due process if we can get our hands on it, but for now, it seems not the most important thing in the world. Blizzard? Yeah, I don't care. Makes my hero power stronger. Cold case shouldn't matter that much at all. Mosher and Rake. Let me think here. Do you even... Oh, you would draw me due process, actually. No, you draw me due process. No, that's pretty good. No, why didn't I think about that earlier? Oh, gosh. Okay, Solar into Dew. Should have played the Lunar Eclipse first, but I'm not gonna overdraw. It's fine. Hero power, hit the 2-2. We'll hit their face. What are they gonna do with this anyway? Another Deathborn won't really matter. And now they're out of cards, and we should be able to win in like a turn or 2. Unless they can burn me down from here, which I guess isn't impossible, but it's fine. Blizzard again? Oh my god. They are able to stall out for quite some time. That is annoying. 2 damage goes face, doesn't really matter. More damage face, doesn't really matter. We want Hedge Maze and Selfish Shellfish. What's up, guys? Hey, how's it going? Becomes a 39-3 for an OTK. Yeah, I know that it could happen. We get the Hedge Maze, we'll draw.
My hand is
Oh, we lost Sir Finley? Wait, we were gonna over... 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, no, yeah, we do overdraw. No, that was my bad. I actually should have played Lunar Eclipse first. It did matter. Oh well. Peaceful Piper, draw Beast. It's the Selfish Shellfish. We love to see it. It's gonna be... Boom. Play this. Make him draw more cards. And then it's gonna be... Rake. And then Rake so we don't overdraw. And then hit him in the face for 4. And they should be dead relatively soon. Not next turn, but the turn after that. They're not dead this turn. Well, wait, 4, 5, 6, 7? Maybe? 4, 5. No, they're at literally 1 HP. They could ping themselves, though, if they wanted to, and die honorably. Or OTK me this turn, which I guess is not out of the question entirely. Is there a world that you play that card that summons you 2 or less minions? Probably not, because the problem is like, what do I take out to put it in, right? I could theoretically take out the plating. That is the card that's a flex card right now, but I kind of need the armor. Oh my god. What in the world? That was crazy!
no more cards.
That was nuts! I'll just hero power, and then I'll Lunar Eclipse my own minion, and then he dies. That was interesting. I still don't think Kel'Thuzad is a good win condition, but, you know, it was a good amount of damage, I guess. It's not bad.
Versus Arana!
I alone will shield my people.
I will go forward at any cost.
I actually like this hand a lot. I like the Audio Engineer. I mean, I could coin it out turn 3 and get some pretty decent pressure, but I also don't think I want that. I think I'm gonna keep these 2 cards, possibly coin this out turn 4, possibly don't coin it out turn 4. Lunar Eclipses if there's any early aggression. We don't get the mana cheat from it, but that's fine. Yep, okay, so it's all spells, so we want to make them overdraw as much as possible, because they're going to be drawing a lot of cards themselves. So alternatively, I could do this turn 3, this turn 4, this turn 5, and not really coin anything out. That could be really strong. A Nubercon, you know, it's a card for sure. It's a card of all time. One of the cards of all time, actually. God, this card was ridiculous. Remember when this card didn't used to have your next 3 minions? It was just like, your minions this turn cost armor. That was nuts. I'll play Groovy Cat, 2 mana, curves out pretty well. This turn 3, this turn 4, immediately make him draw a decent number of cards. And the thing is, part of the thing is it would make their other draw cards less useful. So I'd rather do it early on as opposed to later, because if they play Relic of Dimensions, I'd rather make them overdraw the cards with Relic of Dimensions and make that awkward to play than let them play Relic of Dimensions and then burn some cards. I'd rather have them get like stuck and have nothing to do. Hedge Maze, perfect. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, if they run some sort of location removal, no, they can't, because it's all minion based. They literally can't. Selfish, Shellfish, make them draw 2 cards here. They won't overdraw, but again, it'll make it awkward for them. Boop. And we'll play this next turn, and then maybe we can get like some Underkings to gain armor that way. Not 100% sure. We'll see though. This, they don't really want to play any outcast cards and draw cards. It just puts them in a really awkward position here. Okay. Make them draw some. Would love to see that. I mean, what if I just make them overdraw some of their most important cards? Unleash Fell. Oh, they're just trying to empty their hand right now so they don't way overdraw. Which, I mean, I respect. I get it. It makes sense. They lose Predation. Not the most important thing in the world, but it's something. Flower Child, give me Underkings. That's not great. That's really good, though. Let's go. Coin out Free Spirit, possibly. Do I want to coin out Free Spirit? Yeah. I could. I think that I will. Because I might coin this out turn 7. That could be a thing that I do. But I'm pretty sure I'm just going to play this turn 6 for the armor anyway. So let's just coin this out, empty out some space in my hand so I can play the Kiri at some point as well. Lost an Unleashed Fell. That's pretty good, actually, the fact that they lost that. That means a lot, because that's a decent amount of their potential direct damage gone. And now we just need to focus on gaining as much armor as humanly possible so we don't get blown up out of nowhere. Do I want to play Aquatic Form next turn? The answer is no. Well, could get Nourish. Might be good to just get Nourish there. More card draw from the... Oh my god, you have to stop doing damage, please. Dear god. Boom, let's see what's at the bottom. Rake is interesting. Whomper is interesting. This is not good. We'll go with this. Card draw's fine, I guess. Then it's gonna be... Boom. Instantly gain a decent amount of armor so I don't get bursted down. This rushes in. This goes here. This does 4. I want to play the Whomper next turn, I think, and maybe Hero Power for some armor. Because I can't afford to play Kiri. So we are gaining HP. They could still OTK me. Due Process. I needed to draw that earlier. Bound Soul. Yeah, we're going to lose. We weren't able to make them overdraw Bound Souls. Where did chat go? Do you have a deck code for Shaman? Wait, what do you mean, why is the deck code for Shaman? Why is what deck code for Shaman? I haven't posted a deck code for this. I have a deck code for Shaman in the Shaman video that I just made, if that's what you're wondering. Okay, gains me more armor when that ends up dying. Okay. I'm fine with this. Kind of. Hopefully they get ones that draw them cards and just becomes awkward for them to deal with. I don't know exactly what I want to play next turn. I kind of want to just play the Whomper and Hero Power. Interesting. But another part of me wants to play the Kiri. We get Nourish. Ooh, that is good ramp, actually. That's really good ramp. I might rather want to do this. That seems good. We can also just go Lunar Eclipse Nourish as well and keep more minions on the board. Nourish, gain 2 mana crystals, and then we're able to play this and the Peaceful Piper. Well, we'll play this first, because if we get Free Spirit, I think I would rather play Free Spirit Hero Power, just to gain a little more armor. Yeah, we'll do that then. We can play you next turn. But I just want to get to 10 mana as quickly as possible so I can play more things. They lost a Bound Soul. That's pretty big. It's pretty big. I don't know what all their Bound Souls are. They probably have the one that gives spell damage, which is a problem, but I have a lot of armor right now. I think we are okay. I think this is maybe alright. Hero Power, Womper, Kiri. That works next turn. We can also go Anubricon, Womper, Kiri, Hero Power. We lose a little bit of stuff that way, but we get to develop a bit more of a board. How did you do it? What do you mean? The edits in your recent videos are amazing. I have an editor, and he's amazing. I'm trying to expand. I'm also going to expand into League of Legends. For those of you who don't know, I've talked about this multiple times, but I have a League of Legends channel. It's called Ecore 200. I'm just going to show you real quick while we're waiting for that to happen. But Ecore 200, there's some of the best edited videos that I personally have made. And considering I have 4 videos on this channel and I have one that has 10,000 views, that's pretty good, actually. I'm very excited about this channel. And now that I have an editor for my Hearthstone channel, I can spend like an extra hour or 2 developing the other channel that I want to do. Not a huge fan that we got this. We'll see what Death Red. We get an Under King. We do like that a lot. We will go Kiri, and we will go... Wait. Did I have lethal there in any way? No, I did not have lethal there in any way. I could have done 9 damage. Yeah, I did not have lethal. I didn't even check. I didn't realize how low they were. Hero Power. Do I just kill off these minions, or do I just go face? I guess I go face because it threatens lethal next turn. It threatens lethal next turn, which is fine. I don't exactly know what the 2/1/1 rush minions will accomplish here. I mean, if they... Oh. Okay, I'm at 37 HP. And they had, before they played that, 4, 5, 6 damage showing. So they need to come up with 31 damage? No. No way. The fact that I didn't kill that, it's gonna... No shot. The fact that I didn't kill that, I'm gonna take 2. Interesting. I don't think I lose here. Because even if they play another one, they can do 20 damage to me. Okay, they will stay alive. Security comes down. They can do 20 damage, but then I gain armor. I take 20 damage. Wait, I only take 10 damage. I was counting if they had a second sinful brand. Or sinful... Yeah, brand. But they don't. Okay, Unleash Fell, possibly? A randomly discovered Unleash Fell? Oh no, they're just gonna concede, fair enough. This deck is weird. Don't know how I feel about it. Do you guys hear the stream music in the background? The lo-fi? I tried to add it in, but I changed the settings so I wouldn't hear it in the recording. So if you guys, I think you guys should be able to hear. I think I set it up correctly, but if... Oh, thank you so much for the $11. I like the second. Thank you so much, Nee. I appreciate it. Oh, hey, editor. It's Frank, by the way. For those of you who want to know, it's Frank. He's the editor. Amazing.
I will go forward.
Are editors expensive? They can be. No music? What do you mean no music? Really? Are you sure? Wait, why don't I just listen to my own stream? I'm stupid. Why is there no music? What the heck? Well, that's weird. Okay, well, I'll turn off the music then if it wasn't able to be heard anyway. Against a priest, I don't want to keep due process. I'll keep one attorney at Maw so I can maybe silence a death rattle minion and lower the damage I take by a bit, but this looks a little rough. If it ends up being a control priest, like a 40 card control priest, I think I'm favored to win. I do believe that I am favored to win. Let's draw a card, draw a beast. We get the Selfish Shellfish. We no longer run the 3/3, the one that makes a copy of a minion, because I just didn't think that it was very good. In most matchups, it wasn't very good. In some matchups, it turned out to be good, like Control Priest, and it's like the only one along with Blood Death Knight where I wish I still had the 3/3 that transforms into a minion. But, ooh, Hedge Maze is awesome. That's a really good top deck. But I honestly just think it's more worth it for me to take it out and run 2 plating so that I don't get rushed down super duper hard. Okay, we'll play that on 5. We'll play this. Trigger its Death Rattle. They will end up overdrawing a card because they're at 8 right now. So when it starts their next turn, they will overdraw, which is fantastic. Harmonic Pop, it's not a great card against me. It's not a great card against me, so it doesn't matter too much that they lost it. Oh, okay. No, yeah, that's annoying for sure. Let's draw some extra cards here, so that way that we don't lose anything. We'll just apply some pressure. We could lose Zoc. That would be pretty sad. Let's just go face. Let's just go full face. You might be wondering why go full face here, and the answer is just, it's pretty simple. I can't kill off my own 7/7, so what's the point? They could go Harmonic Pop here for 6 after trading in. Whoa, what? Cannibalize? They draw 2 more? Okay. A little weird, but I'll allow it. Oh, we could just silence this. What am I doing? Wait, why didn't I just silence that literally, like, immediately? Wait, why didn't I do that immediately? I forgot I even had this silence. Make them overdraw. Less minions in their hand, but they still lose a card, which is really, really good. I like that a lot. Every single card we can get them to burn is solid for us. They lost the fan club. It's not great, but I mean, 3 healing might make a difference. Why did I not think of that before? I could have just like lost one of my big win condition cards because I trolled, but it's fine. Shout out to my guy. I'm always here to support you. Thank you so much, Jamar and Perry. And again, thank you so much, Nahi. I don't know how to say your name for the $10. I really do appreciate it. I really do. Thank you. And I apologize the music didn't work again. I thought I had fixed it and gotten it to work. I guess I was wrong. Take a Wild Bloom Seedsman. I like Wild Bloom Seedsman. Could be the Womper to draw me a card at this point as well. And if it gives me another Selfish Shellfish, we can just trigger its Death Rattle with this. So, yeah, we'll go with that. If we hit the nuts, it's really, really good. If we don't hit the nuts, then it's fine. We get a Groovy Cat. It's fine. It's not the biggest deal in the world. Hero power. Kill. Hit. And then go face with 1, I guess. I get to play these 2 things next turn. I mean, it still draws me a card, which is not bad. But I kind of, maybe I should have taken the Wild Bloom Seedsman for the Nourish. Or I guess it could have been Due Process, which would have been really good. Okay. Pumps up my hero power. Pretty alright with that. Rake. Sure. We're gonna go... Boom, boom, hero power, schmack.
You've gone too far.
Not bad. We don't need to play the plating this turn, so I don't really think I'm going to. We'll just pass. I guess I will. There's no reason not to. The more armor we have, the better, I guess. It's not really that big of a deal. I don't know. If I had gotten the selfish shellfish off of the other dude, it would have been so good. It would have been worth it. Oh no, no, no. Do we have to play a Nubercon here? I can play a Nubercon here. I don't really think it's that bad. Okay, a free spirit. I like it, but I don't think I need it. This rush multiple times, it's not gonna have the immune effect, but I think that's okay. I don't think that matters too much. I don't like the fact that it'll have so little HP. We can just do this Mishmasher, actually. No, Mishmasher kind of dies, right? It doesn't have to die. No, actually, it doesn't. It doesn't die. It doesn't die. It doesn't die. This kills this off. And then it kills that off. They get another undead minion. And then I can just play, trade here. Hero power, hit face. I do not really care what a 2-3 will hit him in the face for 6 damage every single turn. Maybe we could have gone for a Zoc play. I don't know. We really want to find some draw. Nourish would be good. Wildbloom Seedsman's good. Due Process is fine. They're drawing cards. I'm fine with that. Actually, more than fine with that. Final Fantasy 16 looks so good. Have not actually looked into it at all. You run that? Why? Due Process? I don't mind that card at all. In fact, some might even say I really like that card. We're gonna go... Boom, hero power, this hits here, and then this hits face for 5. I don't really want to rake anything yet. I'd rather save my rake to kill off a bigger minion. The Due Process is nice. We weren't able to double activate it with the Solar Eclipse, which I am a bit upset about. But at this point, I really just need to start focusing on drawing more cards because I have no money. Not no money, no cards. Thank you so much for the membership, Perry. Thank you, much appreciated. Clean the scene, doesn't matter. We gain more armor over hero power. Mind Eater, don't really care about that either. Gonna be honest. Prince Renathal, don't really care about that either. Did he play? Oh, he played Clean the Scene. We get Wildbloom Seedsman and Mishmasher. Okay, we'll play this. We get Solar Eclipse. That's not exactly what I wanted. I will go hero power and I will smack them in the face and I will move on next turn. These minions do not matter. We are literally gaining 6 attack and 5 armor every single turn. This is fine. And they're gonna deck out hopefully before I do. We have, if we can get another hedge maze, we can play this and then another hedge maze. Can't wait for the orange badge. I can't wait for you to get the orange badge, Perry. It'll be awesome. I can tell you right now. The Plague Spreader. And a Rotten Apple Bomb, of course. How could I forget? The Rotten Apple Bomb! What are they gonna get back to their hand? They're gonna get this back to their hand? Fair enough. Fair enough. Prince Renathal and the Selfish Shellfish. Now, I really want to play this card, but I don't think that I can. And you might be wondering, why can't you? The answer is simple. I want to get another Hedge Maze to activate its Death Rattle another time. Am I greedy? Abso-freaking-lutely. I could just play all these things to try to bait out a, a Whirlpool. And I think that's what I'm gonna do here. Boom. Boom, hero power, and then also Prince Renathal. I think I want to kill this off.
You've gone too far.
No, I think I want to kill this off. Oh, shoot.
Time's running out.
Wait, no, I don't want to kill any of them off, actually. I actually don't want to kill any of them off, but I'm going to have to. This goes here. This has to go here. It was the Plague Spreader. Good God. I'll play this. Oh my God, I hit the Selfish Shellfish. You're kidding me. No, 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 no. I just lost the game. Why did I do that? I knew it could have been Plague Spreader. We got a big board. It forces out Whirlpool. Plague Spreader's fine. We hero power and we can hit them in the face a bunch anyway. No shot, dude. I actually just trolled this whole game away. Wild Bloom Seedsman. No, we'll take Nourish. We'll draw some cards. I cannot believe, like, how badly I just messed that up. Boom, hero power hit. They heal more. I mean, do I just lose? I think I might just lose the game off of that. Because now this is useless. Like, I could play Plague Spreader and try to Plague Spread as many of their minions as possible. Like, that's still a viable win condition, right? That is actually still a viable win condition. I can do that. We also have Rakes to get over top minions and maybe hit them in the face for a ton of damage. I kept Prince Renathal in my hand hoping. I wouldn't have even minded if it had hit Zoc, but again, we baited out the Whirlpool like I wanted to do, so that way I could maybe develop another board at some point and waste their turn. It's not great. Okay. Oh, no, yeah, we're fucked. Absolutely. Irredeemably fucked. Yeah. I am assuming they have like no minions left in their hand anyway for the Plague Spreader to hit, so I don't know what to say. I'll play like this to gain some armor and I'll kill this off. I don't really care if it hits the Underking. I do care if it hits Sir Finley, but we'll see. We'll hit here first, see what it hits. Does it hit Sir Finley? Hits the Plague Spreader again. I am appreciative of that, I guess. We will go, I guess, double activate the armor gain. And then just hero power and go face. And just like ignore these things. None of the other stuff matters. I think I should be able to win with Sir Finley. And we have 2 Rakes, which is not bad. We just need to find the other Due Process. We know it's not one of the bottom 2 cards, so it should be somewhat likely. We can also discover a beast off of Peaceful Piper. We can discover a Selfish Shellfish off of the Peaceful Piper, possibly. We just need to gain armor and not die, and I don't think I'm in danger of dying because I gain so much armor every turn. This priest matchup is so annoying. Oh yes, please, draw cards. I would love for you to draw cards, actually. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The more cards you draw, the more, well, the more cards you draw, I guess. I don't really know where I was going with that. Sir Finley. Cool. Plague Spreader might be good now. Okay, what do we have? We have 1 in 7 chance to get Due Process. We want to get Due Process. Due Process would be the best possible card for me, and then I can play Sir Finley to put cards back into my deck so I don't overdraw and lose the game that way. They've also, yeah, they've drawn a decent number of cards. This is okay. We gain 8 armor next turn. Light It Burns. You don't want to overdraw? Okay, that's fair. It's fair. Nourish and Hedge Maze. Not great. So, shoot. Well, this really sucks. I can go a Rake on this, I guess. Right? Because it'll be 7. And then Rake on this and go full face, maybe? How much damage can I do? I can do a good chunk, actually. No, yeah, this actually isn't terrible.
I do.
We can go Rake. And then we want to rake this first in case it's the tree. It's not the tree, it's Plague Spreader. Rake again? Actually, that second rake was kind of troll. Hit in the face. Kind of down to end there. We'll see we draw next turn. We'll see if we have to play Sir Finley, but we gained a decent amount of armor and did a decent chunk of damage. Fan Club heals up a ton. I still have enough armor to probably survive at least 2 more turns, possibly. Cannibalize. Hit Sir Finley. Yup, hit Sir Finley, of course. Which now means we are actually screwed. Maybe not. We get the Piper and we get due process. We have to survive 2 more turns, but I think it's doable. And you get the stupid, okay. Discover a beast, why don't we? You're cool, you do 3 damage, I like that. You're useless. But at least you're trying your best, I guess. Yeah, that's not good. Solar Eclipse, due process, play Plague Spreader, double activate its thingamabob. We also have some direct damage with the Life Drinker, possibly. They draw 5 cards next turn. No, they only draw 4 cards next turn. Oh shoot, we actually don't win. We can't win.
Time is running out.
We'll gain some armor, I guess, and we will pass. There's no reason to kill the 4-5. We might as well let them be kind of board locked here. And then we can gain some armor and maybe survive a little bit longer. We can play Under King, double activate its Death Rattle, and hopefully stall out for another turn. No, yeah, that could actually work. We might be able to survive. How much damage do they have? 9? They have 12, sorry. So they have 10, 9, they have 20 damage. They have 20 damage. We can gain like 12 armor next turn. They can gain more than 12 armor next turn and hero power. And they're drawing a card. Wait. Oh! Oh no fucking way! That was genius. Oh my god. I should have, oh my god. I can't even be mad at that. No, wait, what did you take? You took Life Drinker? Yeah, that's kind of bad for me. It's more than kind of bad for me. That's super bad for me. Life Drinker to heal 3. Sure, whatever. Wow. That was actually nuts how good that was. Okay, we get Lunar Eclipse, and we get Under King, and we get the Flower, and we get the Maw. So I play the Under King, I double activate its Death Rattle, I hopefully survive for 1 more turn, and then I figure out a way to kill them next turn, basically. Boom. Double activate this. This hits here, I guess. Oh man. I take a good chunk of damage next turn, I really do. We have silence if they get another taunt. We gain enough armor at 48.
I'm running out of
Okay. Is it possible to win this game? I want to say yes. They have 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 damage. Fatigue is going to do a lot to them, and we have... Alright. So... that's got to be game. Which is sad. I mean, it's sad that we lose the game like that. They take 2, 3, 4. I mean, if I go Under King and I hit their 8-4 and then I hero power, am I not still dead? I think I'm still dead regardless, right? I take 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 9 plus 13. That's 9 plus 13, that's 22 damage. They have 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yeah, I'm 99.99% sure that this is just over, but
Shall I do?
I'll still play it out, I guess. They heal up a little bit more. I wish I had had this as well.
You've gone too far.
Pretty sure I'm still dead. But it's fine. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yeah, it's GG. How do I lose that, man?
The more you struggle,
Literally, how?
I shall stand down.
How? All because he stole my selfish shellfish, man. Wait, what happened to my other selfish shellfish? No, wait, what happened to my other selfish shellfish? Was it stolen? I don't think it was stolen. Oh, no, yeah, it was. No, it was plague spreadered because I fucked it. Because I was super greedy. Yeah, I think I'm not supposed. If I'm not greedy there, and I make him draw 2 more cards, I literally win the game. I literally win the game if I make him draw 2 more cards. Why did I play so greedy? Why did I do that? I could have just not done that, and I've been... Okay, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Let's not get too tilted. As much as I love a Nubricon, it's not a keepable card. I like the Summer Flower Child. We could coin that out turn 4, possibly. Depending on what we get. Peaceful Piper, really good. I love Due Process as well. If we can get Solar Eclipse or something, that would be even better. But yeah, that last game, I got greedy. I wanted to try to go for the nuts and make him draw a whole bunch of cards, and it kind of backfired on me. Let's go Free Spirit. I'd rather try to gain that extra armor early. It's a 1-2. It's a little bit stickier on the board. Turn 2, Hero Power. Turn 3, probably Peaceful Piper, Hero Power, or Peaceful Piper into... Oh! We can coin out Nourish, actually, which would be really, really good. Coin out Nourish turn 4. The extra ramp's really good. I did kind of want to play this on turn 4, though, but we can play it eventually. It's fine. Coin this out turn 4. So turn 5 will have 7 mana. I can Hero Power and play this, which is not bad. Boop. Draw a beast, please. We get the Free Spirit. Do I want to play Free Spirit? Might as well. I think it's probably better than just hero powering again, because now it makes all my future hero powers better. So I think ultimately it's better to play it, and it's pressure on the board, so we can start doing some chip damage. I think it's good.
My blood boils.
Okay. Okay. Wait, what? It's not counterspell. Gain 2 mana crystals. Hit. 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 Well, we'll see if it's Vengeful Visage, actually. Just test out everything that we can. Next turn, I don't want to play the Flower Child in case of objection, because I'm pretty sure that it is. Which means I want to play the Audio Dude. I want to play the Audio Dude, but I also don't want to play the Audio Dude. I know I'm going back and forth, but if I play the Audio Dude, it does kind of disrupt them a little bit. Oh, we can play the Peaceful. We can play Peaceful, we can play Peaceful, we can play Peaceful. Love it. I mean, we do lose some card draw off of this.
Through my tunes.
Oh. Draw a beast. See what we get. Okay, it is objection. That's what I thought. Then we will play the Audio Engineer. They're not going to overdraw a card, though, is the problem. We could make them overdraw a card, though. And not gain armor here. We could make them overdraw a card here. It's a little awkward for them to deal with. They draw 1 and then they overdraw another. They overdraw Spell Coiler, not bad. And it gives them 2 useless cards in their hand that aren't spells or Nagas because they want to go a Naga deck. Next turn's gonna be awkward because I can't really play the Flower Child, but it's okay. We can rush into the 3/3, that's fine. We can, okay, so they're taking the time to play that. I don't mind that too much. Renathal's useless. Kiri is pretty cool. We're gonna go boom. Then it's gonna be, this goes here and we can draw you. Could have also been Prince Renathal, but it's fine. Boom, and then this goes here. We draw 2 cards. We get an Underking, which is great. And we get Mishmasher, which is pretty solid as well. Them drawing multiple cards is kind of bad for me because it means they can pop off more consistently. I want to draw an Attorney at Maw, and I need to draw it now. Or next turn. If they don't have the Spite Lash Siren, we're good. If they do have the Spite Lash Siren, I still think they... Oh, it's Queen of Charlotte. Okay. I can deal with that. I don't mind that at all, actually. It's pretty good. We can gain a little bit more armor. The Death Rattle will help me gain even more armor. Mistake comes down. They're playing a 0 cost... Oh, they want to play it so that way... No, they shouldn't have played the 0 cost Naga. That's like your combo starter. What are you doing? Hello? Hello? What are you doing? What are you, nuts? You're literally getting rid of some of your best cards. Due Process and Underking. Seems good to me. They'll overdraw another card. And then Underking kills that off. This goes here. This goes here. And if they want to trade in, they'll give me 6 more armor. They'll overdraw 1 more card. Arcane Intellect, actually useless for them to overdraw because I'm making them draw cards anyway. Oh no. Oh, that's possibly very bad for me. Oh, they do get to heal up quite a bit, don't they? Yikes. I can go Lunar Eclipse. Okay, they kill that off. No, I can just go Underking, kill off the 8/10, gain some more armor. It's fine for now.
Bask in my radiance.
I don't know. I probably should have saved the Solar Eclipse for that, but I can use Solar Eclipse to gain armor off of the plating now. Yeah. I may or may not have kind of goofed a little bit. I would not have done that, but sure, whatever floats your boat, I guess. I might have to Solar Eclipse the Lunar Eclipse to kill off the 8/10 so I don't take as much damage. Which is not bad. It means I can play this. Okay, Spell Coiler's interesting, but not that big of a deal. Unless we top deck Attorney at Maw, in which case, we're golden. I guess alternatively, I can go Mishmasher into Sir Finley and then try to find an Attorney at Maw and wipe the board that way anyway. Yeah, we'll do that. I don't really mind. We should get an Attorney at Maw most of the time here. Cool. Doesn't really matter too much. Cool. Give me the Attorney at Maw. Thank you very much. Boom. Give a minion immune this turn. This goes here. Then we will hit the 1/4. So that way it gets the most attacks off. That's a pretty big dude. We did lose some mana cheat on the other Underking. I will admit that is kind of a bummer. But at the end of the day, I don't think it matters too much. They lose a Scribe. Oh, here comes the Siren. Okay. That's not great. We didn't make them lose any good cards in particular. Rewind. That's not going to give them Light Show, so... Oh, it could be Horn of the Ancients. So they want to get more Colossal minions. Fair enough. They can't kill the 10/10 and it's able to hit their face. It's pretty good. There's the other Horn of the Ancients, though. We knew that was coming. Don't be Gigafin, please. It's really the only one that would, like, absolutely destroy me. Gigafin would just destroy me. Yeah, when you're deep into a game, yeah, I sometimes get distracted. I apologize. But what's going on? Does he read chat with his viewers? I do sometimes do. I do read chat, but sometimes I get very wrapped up in a game. I understand, because Hearthstone actually does take a lot of attention. It does take a a deceptive amount of attention. Because, like, yeah, you could think, oh, they're not doing anything on my turn, it doesn't really matter. But, like, at the same time, I need to know what they're doing and what they've played so I don't get wrecked on a future turn. We're close to getting another Attorney at Maw, I think, so this should be okay. Maybe they ran out of time? No, it's fine. Hearthstone Smork meta needs more focus. Oh, no. We have like one card left and it's Attorney at Maw, and it's actually the card we needed right now. So let's play Aquatic Form and see what we can get first. Nourish. Yeah, none of these options are really that good. I guess I can double activate Lunar Eclipse to kill off this minion, which limits the damage I take by a decent amount. Rake's not really gonna do anything though. We're gonna go... Oh, we could double Rake actually. Double Rake might be better than double Lunar Eclipse, because it'll give us more damage. A hero power, we can double... No, double Rake isn't as good actually. I lied. Boom into boom to kill this off twice. Then we can play this for 0, which is never bad. Then we go hero power, rake a 3, then this goes here, 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 and we kill off the Siren. We draw more cards. We can play the Attorney at Maw and Mishmasher next turn. And they're getting close to overdrawing, but I don't actually think I'm gonna win the game, because that turn was really, really bad. But yeah, I don't know why this game draws me in as much as it does. But if we can get another Attorney Maw, which we're very close to getting, by the way. It's like almost guaranteed. No, let's not say that. That's a bit dramatic. We have a, it's like 3 in 9 chance, like a 1/3 chance roughly. Oh no. Okay, so they could go crazy with Light Show at some point. I do need to be cautious. Let me think here. What does a Nubricon do for me? I mean, if I can get Zoc, maybe it's pretty good. They just now got through my armor. Oh, that's kind of bad. No, we gain 4 more next turn, right? Which is nice. It gives me a nice little burst next turn, which we can use with the Anubricon. Selfish, Shellfish, pretty useless. Zoc and Hedge Maze. A Nubricon 8, that gets me to 12, and then I can play this and this together next turn and gain some pretty decent taunt minions.
Oh dear.
I don't mind that. I lose all of my armor and I have 32 HP, but I get a pretty big board. Right, 7 plus 5 is 12. We'll draw a Death Rattle minion. Hopefully it's Underking. If it's Underking, that's pretty good. The other option is to play Selfish Shellfish, but I'd rather play Selfish Shellfish with 2 Hedge Mages as opposed to 2 Selfish Shellfishes. Dude, I can't say that. Gain some armor. And then we play this, and then we play this. And 2 113 taunts. It's not great, but it's fine. 2 113 taunts I feel like is fine. We won't quite overdraw, but we can make them possibly overdraw next turn. I think we win the game next turn. Assuming we don't lose right here, I think we win with 2 Hedge Mages and a Selfish Shellfish. Not to mention the fact that we have a pretty massive board. Anyone have any good rogue decks? No, not really. I feel like there are, like, Miracle Rogue is probably pretty good still at the highest ranks, but for most people who don't play super optimally and can't make, you know, like 12 decisions in 30 seconds that are like with 99% accuracy of what's good and what's bad, I think for most people it's a very difficult deck to play, so I wouldn't recommend it. But if you're in Legend and you're already like pretty good at the game, I would recommend Rogue. I would recommend Miracle Rogue. I could have hero powered. Oh, you right. I could have actually hero powered. That's actually super correct. I could have had extra HP on these minions. I don't think it matters too much because I think I win the game next turn. Oh, that could be counterspell. That's not great. I mean, I shouldn't say that it doesn't matter too much, because it definitely should matter. Okay, we'll play Aquatic Form, see if it's counterspell. Were both of them randomly generated from Vast Wisdom? Are you counter? It does not seem like it's counter. Which is interesting. I'm gonna take Under King and I think just play the Under King? I will hit with this. I need the 7 to go here, so I'll hit the 6 here. I'll hit the wait. How much damage do I have? I don't have enough to win the game, I don't think. It could be Objection, which would be scary. If it is Objection, I don't know. We'll hit face with the 1-4. See if it's the other thing. Okay, it is the other thing. This'll hit this. This'll hit this. And then I'll play Under King. It's probably Objection. I kind of trolled, yeah. And then I'll play, I don't know, Hero Power. No, I'll kill this off. I trolled. That was a really bad turn. Oh, it was Objection. I don't know how to play around Objection. I mean, we still have a decent number of HP, or a decent amount of HP on the board. I should have killed the 1-2. Solid Alibi. That shouldn't matter because they draw cards in their turn. That doesn't actually do anything. We're probably gonna overdraw our Hedge Maze, which is really unfortunate. That was a horrendous turn. Oh man, we'll probably play this and that next turn to wipe whatever they put on the board. We might wipe whatever they put on the board with this, to be honest. I gain 1 more attack. Wait. What? You put this down to 2? What is that? Oh, now I see. Now I get it. I understand. For sure. Yes. Synthesize. So despite that misplay in the last turn and not hero powering, which actually did make a difference because it would have made my minions more tanky and I could have traded in a little bit better. Hedge Maze. Oh, they do only take 1 damage actually. They would only take 1 damage actually. But then the other ones will make them take more damage, so this is fine. Like, yeah, each of these makes them only take 1 each time, but then when it's actually their turn, they take a ton. Okay, they're taking 5, they'll take 6, 7, 8, and that is enough to kill them. So they take 6, 7, 8, and they lose the game. Cool, okay. We did manage to get there. It was a little awkward, I will admit, but we did get there, and that's all that matters, I guess. I mean, Objection or Explosive. Yeah, I know it's probably Objection or Explosive. I don't really know how I'm supposed to play around that sometimes, though. Like, all my minions are fairly expensive. My win rate today? Not great.
I will go forward at any cost.
We're gonna get rid of everything. I kind of want to keep Hedge Maze. I think Hedge Maze turn 3 into Selfish Shellfish can be good. Aquatic Form is fine, but I also don't really want that. Because I would rather get, like, the Seedsman or Nourish on curve as opposed to using Aquatic Form to maybe get it. So coin this out turn 3, play this turn 4, and as long as we don't get completely run down, we should be fine after that. Oh no, good God, why? So they're gonna escalate very quickly, but hopefully they don't get a shark and the 3 mana reduced cost. If they get a shark and the 3 mana reduced cost, that would be pretty bad. That would be able to do a lot of damage to me. But if they don't get that and we're able to ramp up even just a little bit for right now, I think we could stabilize. Do I play Due Process? Into a matchup like this, I'm gonna say no. Due Process is a bad call. You might be wondering what makes it a bad call. The answer is, if I let them draw more cards, they're gonna get more damage to kill me with. This is one of the instances where it's not good. There's a lot of pressure on board right now. Peaceful Piper, it's not the greatest, but we'll play Boom into Wildbloom Seedsman. And get Due Process. We're gonna play Nourish next turn, Hero Power hit. Then we're probably gonna play Kiri. Oh no. Wait, that actually isn't that big of a deal. They pump up like 1 or 2 things. They probably send a 2/1 into my 3/2, I would guess. And then I'm gonna Hero Power kill off the 2/1 there. And then... heck if I know what I'm gonna do next. I mean, their board is pretty much full. It's a good amount of damage. Do I have enough HP to survive 2 more turns? The answer is probably not. The answer is I'm pretty sure no. That's not good. But if we can survive 2 turns, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We can kill off 1 thing. Oh, it's gonna be a lot of damage. Oh my god, are you kidding me? I don't overdraw, which is nice, but oh my god. That is crazy. Mishmasher? That was almost super duper good, though. That was almost super duper good. I'm telling you right now, whew, we get if we had slightly more mana, we win the game here. Problem is we can't kill this because if we do, they get 3/3s. So if I draw a minion, no, that doesn't do anything really. I didn't expect a mech mage, I'll be honest. I didn't expect them to be that aggressive early. I should have gotten rid of the hedge maze. I thought it was gonna be another slower mage deck. Yeah, you basically have no survivability with Druid anymore. It's really sad how weak it is. If you're paying more attention to chat, you could be a good streamer with more than 9K viewers. I don't think that's necessarily true. I feel like there are a lot of things that stand in the way between me and 1,000 views.
Phelan versus Rexa.
I'm acting on instinct.
All right.
Forward at any
Do I
cost.
keep Due Process? I feel like Due Process isn't great early. We want a hard mulligan and try to find the 1 and 2 drops, the Groovy Cat and the other thing. Kiri's pretty good. I think this hand is better. I do like the plating, but I can draw the armor later, it's fine. My main issue with the hand before is that, like, yes, it's good, but against a hunter, if they build up enough of a board early and I let them draw cards with Due Process, like, it could backfire on me very fast. Don't forget to snipe me. Oh, wait, you guys are talking about each other in the chat. Fair enough. If you kill Pozic and your board is full, you drop 1 mech from hand, what happens to the other one? I think it just wouldn't drop. I don't think it would get destroyed. I think literally just nothing happens. I think it would drop the 1 and then that would be it. Oh? I guess that could still be anything. We'll drop the Groovy Cat. We'll play Kiri on turn 3. And, I don't know, like, here's the thing with Due Process. It does help me, but it helps them too. And if they're a hunter deck that plays probably more cards than me, Cause like, yes, it could be Big Hunter, but it could also be Face Hunter. And if it's Face Hunter and they dump cards, playing Due Process loses me the game. Due Process is a very like interesting card because it can be a win condition, but it could also cause you to lose the game. Have you thought about adding extra cards that add 3 extra cards and add more win conditions? You mean ETC? I've thought about adding ETC. The only problem with adding ETC, in my opinion, is like, what do I take out? I could probably take out Upplating and put in ETC and potentially have multiple extra win conditions. I guess it wouldn't be that bad. Free Spirit or Kiri? Free Spirit or Kiri? Free Spirit or Kiri? I'm gonna go Kiri just because it gives me more flexible options going forward. It gives me some good spells, and I can just play this in Hero Power next turn and it's fine. Please tell this guy is trying Arcane Hunter. I would be thrilled if he's trying Arcane Hunter. Literally, win or lose, if this is Arcane Hunter, it's going in the video because that'd be awesome. The fact that they run the Castle Kennels though makes me think it's maybe not the case, but maybe they're just running it for the spirits. I forget, the wild spirits, whatever they're called. I can't believe I forgot their name already. Aren't all eclipses just bad? Are you silly? Double activating the plating, double activating Due Process is absolutely insane. Double activating Rake can also be pretty good. Lunar Eclipse is 3 mana, and then I get to also play a spell for reduced cost, which isn't insane, but it's really good against aggro decks. And when you have basically 0 answers to aggressive decks, you kind of need Lunar Eclipse. Hybrid deck, 35, yeah, there's the Wild Spirits. Okay, I'm fine with that. We get another Under King. Boom. I'm gonna play Sir Finley. Feels bad, but my hand is terrible. And yes, I did say that, oh my god, my hand is even worse now. Wild Bloom Seedsman's okay, but we drew 2 Machers and a Nubricon. We'll go Hero Power to gain some attack and go face here. But yeah, I know I said the Lunar Eclipses are good, and I stand by that. The problem with the Eclipses is that if they don't have anything on the board, I need something to play next turn. And next turn I can play Wild Bloom Seedsman and the Peaceful Piper to draw a minion. And that's fine. And if we ramp up fast enough, maybe we can find an Attorney at Maw and combo that with a Mishmasher and just completely destroy their board. But right now, things, I needed a new hand. I did. Tracking, okay, not that big of a deal. They only have 3 mana left to make a play. I can probably kill off the 2. Oh, they can give it Rush, actually. They can give this Rush, which would make things a little bit awkward, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. Do you think they'll give this? I don't think they'll give this Rush. A 1/4? I think I just send all of these things into the 1/4. Oh, are you gonna give it to the 1/4? Oh, to keep the 2/4 alive. No, that's actually pretty smart. That's a good play. I respect it. We're gonna see if we get Nourish off of... No, wait, we know we're not gonna get Nourish off of this. Okay, we won't play that. Let's, draw a beast first. I don't think it really changes anything. We get Selfish Shellfish. That's probably the worst of the options. And now we get Nourish. We can play Nourish next turn. Ramp up a pretty good amount. And then play, you know, Aquatic Form eventually to draw a card. We have a Nubricon. I don't know. I'm gonna want an Under King, that's for sure. If I can get 1 Under King off of the Aquatic Form, that's a dub. Attorney at Maw. I didn't play Due Process, right? Yeah, I didn't. Okay. So we're gonna have to somehow top deck Attorney at Maw, which could be difficult. But as of right now, I feel fairly okay because it's turn 5 and I've currently taken no damage. So Nourish, Hero Power. Are you kidding me right now? Okay, well we're gonna overdraw, and we overdraw Lunar Eclipse, which is fairly useless. I hate losing that. Hey, Barry, thank you for the 10 gifted. My goodness, thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you're having a fantastic one. I have already said hello to you and said that exact thing to you multiple times, but I stand by it. 3 and 3 isn't able to kill this off quite yet. Gaining mana crystals. Dude, this sucks. Mr. Mukla filling my hand with bananas. Jeez Louise, that's not good. 2 mana crystals. And then I guess I'll play a 7/7 just to get it out of my hand because I kind of need to. Like, yeah, I could draw them cards, but I need to play this. I need to put pressure on the board. I can't just hero power this turn. It would do nothing. We're hoping to top deck an Attorney at Maw next turn. We can also play Mishmasher and then 2 bananas and trade in, which would be decent. Unless it hits the 10-9 immediately. No, that would be terrible. Okay, we need to top deck an Attorney at Maw or we're kind of doomed. You high rolled pair, you sniped Fred and Soju. True. I feel like you guys always try to snipe them. Another barrel of monkeys. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is possibly a problem. Are you gonna rush into this or are you just gonna go full face? You are just gonna go full face? Oh my god, that's so much damage. We get a plating, it's not gonna help me. We get an Underking. We do in fact get an Underking. Six, 7, we won't have enough mana to also play the Mosher. But if we hero power, no, if we hero power, we will have enough to play everything. The problem is I could still very easily die, but we're gonna go with the Underking. We're gonna go boom into this. Into hero power, into this. And now I don't know what I want to trade in first. I kind of want to send this here. Oh man, but if we don't hit all the taunt minions. Oh god, just don't hit this literally next. Okay. 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 So then you go. No! Oh my god, what? What? Oh no. Here, here. This goes here and we gain armor. Oh my god, that was almost really bad. Oh my god, I forgot I hadn't attacked with my hero power yet. Holy crap. Oh, we stay alive, we stay alive, we stay alive. We had to use a Nubercon to do it, but we're not dead, and that is a huge dub. Oh my god. Oh, thank goodness. Those bananas, very annoying, but at least we could maybe play them on the Mishmasher next time we play it to wipe the board. That was almost terrible. I just needed it to hit 2 taunt minions. I needed 2 taunt minions to die. And I guess 2 taunt minions in it. Okay, you want to draw more cards. I'm fine with that. I'm actually not particularly happy about it, I guess. Okay, if you want to trade into the 7/4 and draw 2 cards, you don't gain any stats, which is nice. We drew Attorney at Maw. Very, very nice. Let's go bananas on all of this. And then we can wipe the board next turn with that eventually. Let's go hero power and gain some of this. We'll go face and face. And now we have Mishmasher and Attorney at Maw. So if they do fill up the board again, we can kill it. We have at least 1 big board wipe that we can use. That's really, really good for us. It's the rest of the game that's going to be a problem. Your beard looks good. I don't know if that's necessarily true. I tried my best with it, and I'm trying because I feel like I look very young when I don't have a beard, so I'm just trying something. But it doesn't grow in here. It grows in pretty well, like along here, but it gets pretty patchy on like the cheeks-ish, and it doesn't like connect super well. So I probably am going to have to shave it because it looks like, because hey, that's the problem with like a beard, right? or try and get one. First of all, my girlfriend would not like it if I tried to grow a full beard. Second of all, I feel like it's one of those things where like it can look good, but like it can also, if it's not fully done, can look really bad. Like if it's not done well. It has the potential to look really good, I think, but in practice it could kind of backfire on me. We get due process. I like that. Hero power, go face a little bit, try to push as much damage as possible. If we can find Groovy Cat, we win. If not, we're going to have to play this and that, wipe the board, and then try to figure out something to win the game in a little bit. But right now, I feel fairly confident in my ability to win. I'm so happy I was able to clutch that one turn out, even though I kind of misplayed it.
Unity. Precision.
Oh, really? You're crazy, dude. You're gonna be able to rush in a whole bunch. Can I even kill this off? I don't want to play the Mishmasher to wipe this board here. I absolutely do not want to do that. But at the same time, I might have to. Oh, if I do, I have no more board wipes. Attorney at Maw and then the Summer Flower Child. I might have to, though. Make a minion immune. This is unfortunate, but we have to do it. We have to. There are no ifs, ands, or buts about it. If we didn't do that, we were just going to lose the game anyway, because they were going to heal up way too much because their minion was too big. We were close to winning. And they can't give their minions rush because they use both of these, so this 8-10, if it survives, could actually be pretty good. If it survives, we can maybe make it immune again and just go face. But again, I don't know. Just silence it? I could have just silenced it. You're right. Shoot. You're right. I could have just silenced it. I'm trolling. I'm trolling. I'm trolling. Oh no. I didn't need to use it. Now I'm gonna lose the game. Oh my god. Wait, if I had just silenced it, I win. I played so well to just absolutely throw at the end there. I fumbled on the 1 yard line. I actually don't even necessarily think that's true. Due process again, and then the Whomper. Am I dead? Do I die here? We'll see what this draws me. We draw a Groovy Cat, which is not bad. Right now it does 3 damage. I don't want to hit that, but...
You've gone too far.
That's GG.
Question.
Literally, if I had just silenced it. If I had just silenced the Zilliax and saved it, because I knew... I can't believe that I did that. I cannot believe that I wasted that turn. If I just silence and I play the Flower Child, holy fuck, man. Really? Oh my god. I had it. I had it, man. I silenced that. I play a 4-5. I guess theoretically I could have died to like Astalar maybe. Because I silenced that and it's a 3-2 on board. And then they have... So it's 10, okay, so it's 3, 5, 10, 11. And I was at 25 HP. I can play 1 minion. I could also hero power. Yeah, I wouldn't have died to Astalar, but it would have been close. I would have been very, very low if I hadn't done that. Like, I could have maybe even just died to King Crush. No, Astalar gets me low, and then King Crush would have finished me off. I think I'm kind of in checkmate there pretty much every time. I needed a slightly better hand.
Versus Lunara.
Why didn't I silence Banjo Sword? Because it doesn't matter. The game's already over.
I I will go forward at any cost.
I like this hand. We don't want either Rake, but we can play Groovy Cat on 2, coin out this turn 3, maybe draw Nourish and play Nourish on 5. We can play Aquatic Form as well to see if we can find Nourish at the bottom or the Summer Flower Child. And from there, we'll see where we go. They're going a 30-card deck, which means they're going to be more consistent than I am, but if I'm able to get enough draw stuff, we could actually manage to win. No reason not to disenchant. Wait, not disenchant what? The twig? Oh yeah, you get full, anything that was nerfed, you get full dust back from. So like, even if you want to craft it again, you can just craft it again for the exact same value. You lose literally nothing. You lose literally nothing from disenchanting it. It's not even like you lose a singular dust. It's all good. Death Blossom Whopper is super slow. It is pretty slow. I think that the only way this card's viable is if it has like taunt or something. Or the battle cry immediately triggers the death rattle rather than just gaining the death rattle. It's kind of awkward. Peaceful Piper. Nope, we're gonna coin this out and we're gonna hope for the best. We do get Nourish, which means we can play Nourish into Hero Power next turn, and then from there we just snowball the heck out of this game. But yeah, I have mixed feelings about it. I wanted to try it out because it was buffed, and I do think that it has some merit to it. I think that it's pretty good. But just considering like how insane the meta is right now and how fast it is and how optimized all of these decks are, it just feels like at 5 mana to do nothing but draw a card and gain an okay death rattle. It just feels not great. But also, if you're into a slower matchup, it can feel amazing. So it really, I don't know exactly how to describe it, but it's got tons of pros and it's got tons of cons as well. It'll draw me anything, so let's just see what's at the bottom. Flower Child. Flower Child, Flower... It could be Hedge Maze Flower Child. To draw some extra cards. I actually like every single one of these. But I think I want to go Flower Child. And we're going to go Hedge Maze. Flower Child.
We all exist in
Give me a Nubricon as well as Zoc. Oh my gosh. Oh man, we were so close. We were close to greatness. We tasted it. But unfortunately, nothing came from it. I mean, we can still draw a Nubricon. It'll be fine. Due process? You're due processing me? I'm gonna due process you. Hold on. Stop. Oh no. Good lord. This could be bad. This could be bad. This could be bad. This could be bad. Okay. And then this Eclipse is not bad at all. We can go boom. And we can Hero Power Rake. Let's do this first and draw a Beast. We get the Groovy Cat. Sure, sure. Groovy Cat's fine. I love Groovy Cat. Boom. We just want to make sure we empty our hand a little bit here. Lunar Eclipse. Oh, do I trigger this death rattle? The answer is probably no, but if I do, I can kill the 4/5 without having to use Rake. And we're gonna be drawing a ton of extra cards anyway. I guess Rake is like the least of my concerns right now.
You've gone too far.
Okay, draw me a Nubricon and fast. You just got due processed. I did get due processed. They probably realized that I'm going another mill deck. This is gonna be so weird. We're both gonna mill each other. Astalar comes down. That's potentially a problem. That's for sure. Underking. That's potentially a problem. Let me tell you. Due process and Lunar Eclipse. Lunar Eclipse. Boom. Double activate due process. Why, you ask? Good question. I don't know. I'm losing my mind. Let's kill off the 6/5 so they can't gain armor on their turn, and we'll be able to gain more armor and stuff later. They're gonna draw a bunch of cards. They lose 1. They lose 2. They lose 3 cards. They lost Tony. Let's go. Absolutely obliterated. We're gonna hope to try to find a Nubricon next turn and go crazy with it. If we can, whew, we are in business. Oh my god, no, no, no. They have an Ubercon. They can win the game unless I draw Attorney at Maw. Attorney at Maw would get me there. Oh no. Oh no, they play the Jailer and I lose. Yep. They play the Jailer and I lose. It does not matter. Damn. Rake? Why would you do that? Oh, okay, fair enough. 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 Fair. Oh my gosh, we win. We can do a couple of different things here, but I am pretty sure that this plus you is just GG. He just keeps going. He just keeps going. I mean, it doesn't even matter if he plays another one and wipes my board, because he's gonna lose in fatigue before I lose in fatigue. Look at that. Woo! We're gonna overdraw like 1 or 2 cards. But we have a Nubercon, we have 2 Underkings, and we have Zoc. So worst case scenario, absolute worst case scenario, we can survive and do some pretty cool stuff. If it had been the Jailer, I would have lost. Then you play your thing. Ooh. Ooh, that's pretty good, let me tell you. Respectable. Very respectable. I'm gonna overdraw 1 card. Hopefully it's not selfish. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. We lost an aquatic form, not the biggest deal in the world. They're gaining a lot of armor. I think this turn, I go for a big play. They have another Attorney at Maw and Mishmasher. But if they do that, then they'll lose next turn, so it's fine. It doesn't really matter that much. You might be wondering why it doesn't. I mean, I could just play like Selfish Shellfish, activate it. But then they could silence the Selfish Shellfish, which would kind of hurt. But I also don't think they ever get, like, lethal here, you know?
Time is running out.
They're gonna silence it, which sucks. But I think it gets me closer to winning the game. So we'll just do that. And then we're gonna go plating, hero power, and just make sure we don't die and do some damage to their face. It's fine.
I have no cards left.
It's not that big of a deal. They take a little bit of extra fatigue damage. We want to save our big board wipe or our big taunt play until next turn when they get, you know, their big board. They probably play Jailer or something. Because that's what's going to keep me safe for the longest amount of time. Because, like, if I played it here, and then they play the Mosher, and then they play Jailer afterwards, like, that hurts me too much. Right? Like, if there was a world where they come back and they have enough armor, that would be the world where it happens. They draw 2 more cards. They didn't silence their minion. They're not dead next turn. Oh. Wait a minute. I might be dead next turn. Hold on. Now that I think about it, am I dead next turn? Because their minion is still immune. Wait, no, their minion's still immune. Wait, what if I silence it, though? And I don't let it attack over and over and over again. No, they could just play another one. They would win the game off of that. Wait, that's crazy. Wait, that's nuts. But if I play Selfish Shellfish and they hit, it has to hit into the next thing. I don't think I die here. I think it's due process. No. We double activate due process and make them draw more cards. We'll silence. It silences nothing. We play this and then we double activate due process, right? Double activate due process. And then they should draw enough cards for them to die. It should be like 7 cards because they played a due process as well. They should draw 2 more. That one and then 1 more. Cool. Okay, cool. Taunt minions didn't matter because this is gonna kill them all off anyway. That's crazy. Hello everybody, how's it going? And I'll send you the deck code for this version. I think this version turned out to be way better. This version turned out to be way better than the previous version. Copy deck code and paste. I'll play 1 more game with it, maybe? What did I play against? I played against a mage and it went fairly well. Some crazy shenanigans ensued. Went against a demon hunter. I don't really like the demon hunter game. I'll get rid of that one and then we can play another game. We want a little bit more footage. We played against 2 mages. That wasn't very good either. That wasn't a very good one. Beetlemancy instead of Whomper. I like the card draw. Alright, we like Groovy Cat. We want to get rid of the other cards. The Attorney at Maw is decent, but it's not good enough to have right at the beginning. Groovy Cat, on the other hand, is good enough to have it right at the beginning. Okay, you know what? If they want to give me an Attorney at Maw, I'm not super duper opposed to it. Especially if I ramp up and I get to a Mishmasher.
I see you've brought guests.
We will play the Peaceful Piper. We will draw a Beast. We drew a Free Spirit. We're gonna play this turn 2, then this turn 3 with a Hero Power, and then turn 4. I think after that we just basically Hero Power every turn that we can. Nope, we're gonna play Wild Bloom Seedsman on turn 4, and then hopefully get Nourished the turn after that, and ramp out of our gosh darn minds. If we get Due Process, I would also be down to play Due Process as well. No way this person's going Arcane Hunter. Absolutely no shot. 0 chance. That's awesome. Boom, Hero Power, hit with 2/2. It's so crazy that like Druid gets this and then Warrior gets Riff for 1 mana to do 2 attack and 2 armor. It's literally just this, except I get this infinitely and they don't. Oh boy, poor Warrior. It's trying its best. Oh. Okay. All right, I am actually excited about this. Boom, these all go face. We get Nourish, we'll play Nourish, and then we'll also Hero Power, and we might just play Sir Finley in a little bit. This is crazy. How many spells can they play this turn though? I'm assuming not many. I'm assuming they want to try to get to like 9 to get King Crush. Oh, okay. Okay, hit the 1/2. I want this to die. I want this to die so I can gain more armor, please. Thank you very much. They're gonna kill off the 3/1 and I'm not gonna gain more armor. Gosh darn it. Let's gain 2 mana crystals. I wanna keep both Rakes. I honestly do. Because Rake is really, really good against potentially a really big minion. But my hand is so bad, I really just need a reset here. Groovy Cat and another Peaceful Piper. I'll play another Groovy Cat. It just gets a minion on board, which I think is pretty good. We can play the Peaceful Piper later. Boop, and then this goes here. I'm not a huge fan of it, but I think it's best. We'll draw a Beast. It might be Selfish Shellfish, it might not be, I don't know. Hopefully we can get Due Process or another Nourish to draw cards or a Summer Flower Child. Would be fantastic. Oh boy. Oh boy. They're going to try to get King Crush off of this, I would assume. Into Banana. Awesome. They have to hit because the weapon's gonna get destroyed with the Stag anyway, so they might as well get some extra damage. The high main is a problem. This is gonna be really, really good though. Draw me a card, draw me a Beast. We get the Selfish Shellfish. How much does this do right now? 4 and 2. We can trade all of these into this and then hero power hit this and then play this. They'll draw cards, which isn't particularly great for me. But it's a 7/7 on board, which is not bad. I mean, I could have tried to play a little bit more around Hedge Maze with the Selfish Shellfish, but it just didn't make sense. We have the Mishmasher as well as the Attorney at Maw. So even if they do develop a pretty big board, I'm not super scared. I will say I'm a little bit scared about taking too much damage from stuff like this. What the heck? Why are you playing that now? More monkeys? Stop monkeying around, will ya? Goodness gracious. Arcane Shot. Kills the 1/2. Sure, I take another 1 damage. I'm gonna take even more damage. The 7 probably goes face. Ow. I will give this minion immune and I will hit. Not a huge fan of a hit this next. Oh, nice. This is going to get even bigger now. The death rattle won't go off immediately, so I'm going to have to hit them with these minions. Sadly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe I go face for 7.
Far out.
These two trade in for sure. They have 5 damage. They need 10 more on 7 mana, and I know they have 2 bananas in hand. So for 2 mana, they can get some damage. Do I care about this too? The answer is yes, I do. I did care. I did care. I don't know if it was correct to trade there, but I don't know what deck they're going. They got some extra spell damage. I mean, if they have a couple of extra direct damage spells, I don't know. If I was more familiar with the matchup and I could like figure out how much damage they can do to me, but I don't want to leave the minion up with bananas. Because that's what? That's 5 damage, 6, 7, 8, 9. They need 6 more with 3 mana. It's not really that doable, I guess. Banana, they killed a 7/5 to draw some cards. It's kind of bad. Maybe I should have. Yikes. Did they hit the 9/10, I would assume? Just because it's... Yeah, might as well. It's a low card, or it's a low hand card count. I mean... Yeah, I guess. Draw, gain the death rattle. We get a Selfish Shellfish. Hero power. Maybe I screwed up. Maybe I messed up. Maybe I should have just gone face. But like... I don't know. I have 2 cards left. No, it should have been face. It should have been face 100% of the time.
We have plotted long enough.
Oh, maybe not. Queen of Shara might not be that big of a deal. We might be able to kill off something. They can't play the Colossal minion. I don't know. There's a world where they could have gotten like 6 damage. There are a couple of 1-mana spells that could have gotten them there. I don't know. We all miss sometimes. It's true. I don't know. I stand by the decision, but I don't know. I don't know if Arcane Hunter's very good, though. It kind of got blown up. It wasn't even close. Well, I think that's going to be it for the stream today. I hope you guys had a fantastic time watching the stream. I had a fantastic time streaming for you guys. If you haven't already, go ahead and check out Ecore 200 if you guys want to see some League of Legends content. There is more to come. I have a lot of things coming for this channel. And if you haven't already, like, comment, and subscribe. And then also click the little icon at the bottom and go to my channel and watch the videos that you haven't watched yet, or the live streams that you happen to miss. If you go, where is it? If you go to the home page here for my channel and you go to the live button, it'll show you all of the past lives that I've had. And yeah, if one of them looks interesting to you, like, oh, I want to see Control Warlock, we can click on that. Oh, I want to see Death Knights before they were nerfed for some reason, you can click on that. Would really appreciate it. Hope you guys had a good time watching the stream. I'll see you guys tomorrow, where I'll probably be playing Tony Warrior. Possibly. Or I'll be playing Thaddeus Warlock or Control Warlock. One of these decks, for sure. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.